Have anything left?
It's like you actually want to play Diablo.
Diablo 2.
Yes.
Diablo 3, I have almost. I will admit there is part of me that's curious of what the campaign is, because I forgot most of it.
Oh. It's at least okay.
Did you have played through it once? Or
Once.
Okay.
Once on hard.
I played through it
Let's
once
do
and then I'm
torment.
kind of like, I'm bored.
Oh, you didn't do it like the 30 times from original Diablo? Like they forced you to do? Yeah, I did that. It was terrible.
Airlift him in.
So I remember it vividly.
I'll just use whatever she gets out first as my notes. How about that?
Okay, refresher. We're killing dudes in a tower, I believe.
This is
Does
correct.
anybody want to refresh him exactly what you're doing?
We just pressed the hourglass symbol to the hourglass with the hourglass, and now we're going to the hourglass.
Okay, that's
Okay.
where I thought we were.
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing I
Do you
remember was the
remember the
fire
names?
room. I remember the fire room. Pushing the fire symbol, and then there was a fireplace.
Yeah.
And then immediately after that, we went to the
Okay.
thing.
You jump some members of the cult of the dragon, and
Yeah.
hey, they happen to have the hourglass symbol. Then you skip like 4/5 of the tower and came directly down here. It's like, all right, random chance. Where are they going? To the exact room they need to go. Oh, all right. okay. Well, they got the key, but maybe. Oh no, they just used the key. All right, we'll just skip the rest of this here. And yeah, down here.
We would have leveled up 4 times than that part, though, right?
Yeah.
You're already leveling up a million times.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
So wait, we're at 17 now?
Oh.
Okay. Level up and regain all hit points, right?
Does that make does that make dudes when you play it, or when you play a planeswalker?
Well, you're
When
right.
you play it,
When you
You
play
may
it.
place your miniatures in the room.
it's made to play just before Gideon.
Yeah, it's really
Flip Gideon?
good. No, walking.
No, the new one.
Allies get in.
Because then you can ultimate him right away and swing for like 4, turn 4 with it. It's not, I mean, it just makes him come out with another counter so you can ultimate right away.
I see.
It's not a win.
You could also play it with Flip Gideon too.
Well, you can play anything with anything, Justin. That's not what we're talking about right now.
How much does Oath of Gideon cost? 2?
Something like that.
If it costs 2, then yeah, that's fine.
No, it's 3.
Oh, then no.
I thought you were
That's
talking about
unacceptable.
money. It's unacceptable.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. If it costs 2 as an enchantment,
2 2s for 2. Yeah, it'd be.
yeah, that'd be good.
No one would ever play Raise the Alarm again.
No, they wouldn't. Because it's that, but strictly better.
Yeah.
I can't find your mini.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
However, I can give you a different player if you want.
I'm fine with die 4. Die 4 is solid.
Here, this looks like your character, right?
No, it was on the table.
Here it is.
What about that one? That's you, right?
This is Adam,
I'm a dragon douche.
but he's always that blue dragon thing.
And I'm in full plate.
Your full plate could be under cloth.
Full plate's all right
I
there.
heard I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon douche.
Yeah, there was no comma in there.
One city anywhere on the map. And then any city you were on as or king was an additional grab.
Okay, the differences in Legacy,
Grab me some
like
balls.
quarantine tokens
Ha!
instead of
Get it?
anybody can
It's a drink, right?
Yeah.
You weren't just ordering balls, were you? No.
prevent
I was.
and then one
I was.
There's a
Yeah,
W
no, I
in
really
there.
was.
Yeah, that was my
on
intention.
his turn can
Balls.
one anywhere on the board.
Clever.
And if
Very clever.
this quarantine marker,
You're so clever, Cornell.
it's you
You're so punny.
so
No.
for balance issues, it makes sense that obviously
Curse the DM's die 6. We'll forever roll threes. It isn't actually that bad.
That'd be hilarious if it
I
happened.
mean, if I had the guarantee to always roll 3s, I would take it.
It'll
Intense.
We have like
Yeah, right? Like, whoa.
Next level.
so that's like
Did
5.
not see that coming.
yeah, it's okay at the beginning of the game, but I definitely prefer the one where you can only one of you has to be in the location.
I saw a glass bottle, but it's not my balls.
With that pilot
What?
coworkers on pilot.
No, it's
Okay,
almond
I
and cream
put
soda.
here.
Do you keep your balls in a glass bottle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Another card.
Make sure it's got bumps all over it.
There's only one of it.
Like you suction it in there so that hard that it has like the ribbing on the bottom?
Yep.
Like in a jar, like a mason jar?
Well, lots of things happen.
Okay, so are
Where my pop go?
characters?
I don't know.
over there.
Good question.
Need 2 more minis.
But remember,
Those
we
two?
only had like
Think so.
Yeah.
Where's your minis?
yeah before we
In the car.
Oh, they're asking for it. I don't know.
Yeah, the car that's in Coon Rapids.
Oh, okay. So get minis.
Oops, sorry.
We got a barbarian. Slow burn.
Let's see, you are Tiefling.
I played that. I used to do that female before.
Can you help?
Also,
In calculus or just algebra? I see calculus-like things. I have to ask if it's calculus or algebra.
We took that. We had one that research.
Because you do one in the other, but you don't. You never ever do the other in one.
she has a bigger beard than that.
Yeah.
Well, you always do algebra and calculus. You never do calculus. No.
That'd be ridiculous.
Like,
What conversation did I just miss?
Very good one.
Probably best if I
Pubic beard.
There's the corner.
she's in the
Corner.
Okay, so
I'm gonna break your chairs. The first thing we do, Ryan.
yep.
Chairs. I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
break.
break those chairs.
where's the sorcerer? Go over there and do magic so you can wild magic.
There is
the
way
chairs.
too much detail on these chairs. They need to die.
First off, I'm nearly dead. I have 6 hit points left.
And
So what I want to do is start stealing life from you guys, but I know that's
We
going
went to the room with the flash, and the room.
I took Mage Killer, Mage Hunter.
Yay!
On the floor, you notice 3 dead cultists.
I steal them.
One of which has been clearly stabbed to death. A trail of his blood leading from
Stabby, 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 stabby.
I lick the
the
blood.
room next door.
They were stabbed with metal.
Loot bodies.
Okay, so we're gonna loot the bodies.
Yep.
Investigation.
Yeah.
8. Wait, no, it's not a check.
14.
You find standard cultist gear.
Cool.
All the stuff.
Go to move into the next room.
I'm gonna write down 3 cultists in my inventory.
Go
Technically, you could
Go to-
carry them.
move into
I'm at the
building,
Yeah.
everybody.
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 Take a step. Take 2 steps back.
You might want to ask Drax to do the jumping. I don't know unless you just wanted to.
No, I
want a riding bag.
The inside the bag it does not.
It's gonna be a goulash in a couple
There's
months.
no air in
It's
there.
a torture chamber, so you put the thing you want to torture and then just close it.
There's no air in there.
It's like a self-activated torture chamber with an oxygen tank in there, so that you just drop them in and it starts grinding them.
If you left corpses inside a bag of holding, they will petrify like mummies.
Yeah, because there's no oxygen, I guess.
They mummify. So they would never smell.
Well, no, they would, because there's 10 minutes worth of oxygen in there, but that's it.
There's also other bacteria in there, but they'd all die too.
But it would all die. In 10 minutes of oxygen does not
These nuances.
Stop
Stop trying to get
about
your
folding.
science and my magic, all right?
does not make a
10
decomposed
minutes
corpse.
of oxygen for us is a lot longer for a bacteria.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're also assuming that like these things are ancient artifacts because it's 5th edition, right?
Yeah.
Everything's all super old and rare.
Yeah. Everybody has basic long
A
swords.
dinosaur came out of my bag of holding when I first opened it.
Oh my gosh.
Please place those not on the table. Over in.
Did he break?
Up against the wall there? Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
Although the room remains dark, you can make out the shapes of. No, that's 2.
I know it's 2. I'm just looking at it.
You can make out the shapes of 3 elemental creatures in the next room. 2 appear to be made of fire as their form flickers back and forth. The
I
other
speak
appears
fire
more
at them.
solid.
I speak.
Should we continue advancing into the room?
So I make crackling noises.
Fire and
Oh, actually, I suppose the fire elementals are actually on fire, so you can see them quite clearly.
Yeah, maybe.
The other one is clearly
Keep
made of
advancing.
stone,
Okay.
as he is standing between.
Advance.
I'm gonna charge the chair.
Grab on the chair. Grab on the chair.
Beep. Forward. These are 1 step in. There we go. The room lights up with magical lamps. Additionally, the elementals take note of you. at this moment.
Charge the chair.
Initiative?
Happy initiative.
You have advantage.
Need 3.
Question mark?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 19.
Yeah.
Rolled higher on the first one.
What'd you roll a freaking die 4 for your advantage for?
I don't know.
That should be like a,
First die, yeah.
that should be a subdued form of advantage. Like instead, you just roll a lower die. That'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly. You could take a D12 instead of what your D20 roll was.
You can roll 2 d10s instead of 1 d20.
Yeah,
Do
that'd
that.
be an advantage. Yeah, that is an advantage. There you
Yeah. I should design D&D, guys.
Let's see if he gets the names right. Considering at least 2 of them have changed.
Hurdy dirty
And
hurdy.
it's been 2 weeks
Yeah.
without any D&D. Any of us.
Third week.
Oh gosh, I
Yeah.
stopped halfway in there and stopped using character names and went to people's names.
Did you end up starting to repeat people because they're
No.
There's Adam and there's Arjan and there's Drax and there's Justin. This is a 12-person party.
Smite, Largatha, Donald, Adam, Drax, and Yan.
Wow. Wow.
Smite, roll.
And one of these 2 people hasn't died yet.
Yeah.
No.
19.
Arjan,
15.
Drax,
5.
What's your initiative?
Largatha,
Outlier.
initiative modifier.
Alright,
What's your plus dex?
Max.
Roll off.
I got 19.
Yeah, you got that.
you got that roll.
I
I
go
rolled a
first.
7. Yeah. Yeah, no.
The elementals
Well,
rolled a
between me and
36.
him. Between.
That's how you guys said to do it.
Yeah, you go-
would give me a
if you
hand
want,
and
I mean-
take those fire elementals.
And move them right up your
move
butt.
them, yeah, right in front of those 2.
Because I'm in charge.
Not the stone one. Yep.
There we go.
One of them's the one attacking me is dead.
It's a pony.
It's just the top half of the other one.
That's cute.
The other one is actually just as small because it's only half of
Yeah, it's
He just got his tail chopped off, and that's what he's.
You know what? You know what would make Gravitage better? Is if it got a 3rd evolution. Then became Pegasus. Unicorn.
Arjan, 24 plus AC.
Fire.
Yep.
Fire
It had wings.
Pegasus. Yeah,
Pegasus
I'm thinking
unicorn.
much better.
She is a unicorn.
Yes. Arjan, take 9 fire damage.
That would kill me.
Also, you're on fire.
Yay!
I
Caveat.
have
Yes.
6 hit points.
Why are you first?
I'm not first.
Why are you marching first?
I'm way in the back.
Oh, why did you say you're dead then?
Yander, it's your
You
turn.
I
would've been
said
dead.
I'd be dead if that hit me.
Oh.
I know, I heard.
Yander.
Frostbite on one of those 2.
Do it up.
They make a con save.
Con save.
Arjan said, I'm going to bum rush that chair, and then the fire elementals had a problem with that.
They're like, that's our only fireproof chair.
It is not so true.
As long as he has a +1 to con. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. No.
We're gonna
Arjan's on fire.
It won't be a big deal in a second.
go around Arjan.
Go around the
No, no.
fire.
No, I didn't want to walk. I want to be on that side. Yeah,
6.
that's fine.
7 move?
That's why I said it's fine.
It is fun. I can move less than my max.
I know, I was just making I just forgot for a
No, he
second.
moved his max. Moving through allies is difficult terrain.
So yeah, I moved 35.
Arguable.
We're going to.
But I thought tall people weren't difficult terrain for small people.
If they're large.
First attack on the one that I can hit.
Yeah.
It's 27. Does a 27 hit?
My god, if it didn't.
19 damage.
Wrong. Hey,
Did you roll a die once?
Yeah.
try that again.
I was about to say,
GDP.
oh my god.
That long, man.
You rolled a die 20 for damage.
The best axe in the world.
He's using a
That's
sword.
obvious.
A scimitar.
Shush. I've been sick for the last week. 14 damage on the first attack.
Okay, is that a magic weapon?
Yes. Second attack. That would be does a 17 hit?
Yes. After the first attack, you catch on fire, by the way.
That's fine.
You're on fire now.
It's like in the middle of his second swing, he just starts on fire.
Another 14 damage. Third attack.
Did we ever rest?
No.
No,
Does a 12 hit?
We're blowing pretty hard.
we're gonna die pretty hard.
I'm almost at max HP.
I've done 28 damage.
Oh, I still am, but I'm
And I'm on fire.
dangerous.
What does
I think I
fire
have
mean?
One more.
I think you had one more.
I have one more.
I'd say
I'm done with my turn.
boss.
Yeah.
Just sleep
I'm gonna
in the
immediately
face.
roll around the next time I get movement.
Um,
That wasn't literal.
Wait, why don't you attack then roll around?
Margatha?
Look at that.
Murder things.
Murder things? Here you go.
She
How
used
far
her
can you move?
ability murder.
Oh my god. I
you
can't
on?
remember how I roll.
3,
8. Like,
4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh.
8. She can get anywhere in this
Is it
room,
plus
really.
I can hit.
Oh,
that's difficult.
yeah, so right here is the spot she can get to, assuming this
Boom.
bookshelf isn't in the way. Or whatever this is.
It is a bookshelf.
Reckless
And
attack.
Can she
Oh, I
stand
can
in front of the
hit.
bookshelf?
I think she'd be squeezing.
Can she squeeze in front of the
Get
bookshelf?
delay till after me. I'm gonna move.
Or rather go to the
It might be a good idea.
He's still.
Yeah, he's still adjacent to Sydney.
How big is the bookshelf?
I'm on fire.
Getting somewhere over here.
You need to figure out where you're gonna move.
Is it a
You can go here and be squeezing, or delay till after me, and I'll move and you can go there and attack next turn.
That guy's more central.
I
delay.
attack Arshon.
And then I'm completely
No,
fine where
no,
I'm
no.
He's in
standing.
my way.
No.
Cast Sacred Flame for
Push him.
days.
It's radiant, guys.
Radiant damage. And I'm not going to burst into flames because I didn't touch it.
If I ever find anything that's immune
There's
to
less
radiant
there's
damage,
less
I'm
red
gonna
right now, so did you
Yeah, it'll be a sad day.
be a super sad
alright.
day.
You can squeeze into there, but it's
You go fight an
it's extra
angel.
foot for every foot you move in there.
I guess
You
I'll
disadvantage on
delay.
attack rolls and dex saving throws.
You want disadvantage on this attack?
Attacks against you.
Delay until you're at the.
Okay, so she's delaying until Adam moves.
Okay.
That's 2 actions. And you have 2 more actions.
Ooh.
Or Turon. And give her 1. Yep. Yeah.
Command your Earth Row.
Please burrow the Earth Elemental to go and attack Donald. By Donald, I mean no.
Up here?
Not quite, just in front.
You're right.
Can't
Well, these are large, right? So they take up 4 squares.
You don't.
Yep.
So it's
He can pop out of the
it's
wall.
under. Okay. Makes sense.
Command your Earth Row.
Donald, 23 to hit.
Make it 24.
The only one that we have to work, even consider is
Donald, 18 to hit.
2 on it right now, not 3.
Does not hit. No, I make my AC 24.
But we need to start.
You can do that once around, correct?
One, yeah, it's a
sorry.
bonus. It's
That's pretty good.
no, it's a yes.
You have to be dueling though.
Yeah, and or no, you have to have it's defensive duelist, so you
Yeah.
have to have a weapon. Not two
I'm
weapons.
gonna stab the Earth Elemental.
Hey, what are you
that's
doing?
in front of me.
Oh, that's wait, that's not him. That's him. I'm confused by the minis.
I forgot. At the start of your turn, you burn.
Not on fire, you missed.
It's inconsequential.
He did.
As of right now, the only one that's on fire is Donald.
Hey, me.
And
Oh, and Adam.
That's right. Yeah, never mind.
The gnome is on fire. The gnome
I
has
was like, no, you hit him and you
no.
went on fire. And I'm like, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I've had no initiative yet. This is my first round. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Don't be that kind of DM.
Don't be that guy. 27 to hit.
It's
I hope so. Otherwise, bad things were going to happen to my house.
That was Jake, so that should be Richard.
Wow, let's roll terrible today. 10 damage. Yes, it is magical.
and silver.
Yep, magical and silver and radiant.
All of these things.
All
This
of
has
these
to be
things.
magic.
Another
I'm guessing.
27.
Through accident.
It helps.
Wow, another
Yes.
10 damage.
It should be. Is it a +1?
Now I'm on fire.
I'm on fire.
oh, that was against the fire. You said Earth. All right.
The fire dude in front of me.
See, that makes more sense.
He can't attack
but I
the Earth
trusted
dude.
You, so
Yeah, I can't reach the earth.
now you're on fire. Okay.
Yes, now I'm on fire.
So fire for
Fine
fire for what?
fire-blooded demon.
Is her sword axe
Fire for the front line.
+1?
You
It
like
is not.
And I'm gonna
Intention.
sit
Make it
right
plus
there.
one.
You were on fire.
Yes,
I
I am.
distinctly remember you being on fire. You take 8 fire.
Attack the earth elemental.
That was a die
5,
10.
10,
What? Why?
That was a
15,
die
20,
10
25,
fire.
Can
30.
you hit?
Move to
the
there
earth
and take
elemental?
up Frostbrand.
Can
Pass
I?
turn.
I can't get over there.
Wait.
8?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
probably
you
be
take
able
attack
to.
Damage
opportunity from
reduction
the one
if
dude.
it's non-magical.
Oh, yeah, from leaving here.
Unless you disengage.
I don't know. You might
I'll
not
take out
even be able to
Frostbite
hurt
first
it.
and then move in that case.
It's worth a shot, I guess.
To get the
You
fire
start a
resistance.
fire.
Yeah, that's why.
Fails otherwise.
Yep.
I just think it's funny when adamantine I full plate. I'm like, what's burning?
14 to
Like,
hit?
Seriously.
No. Horns.
Arjan moved Margaret.
Yeah, you're
Largatha.
Largatha.
It's your turn.
No, I'm down.
What?
Drax, you're up then.
So I now move to where I'm supposed to, and then
Here.
I got a 25
Where Arjax was.
to attack it.
Arjax was a fucking rapist. I don't like it. Or Ajax was. That's the name I got.
So 25 to hit.
Everyone was
did
a
you
rapist then, though.
On this fire.
Francis, I saw that.
Yeah, it was a 25.
My favorite part is I'm gonna sell his name out.
Attack with-
At the end of the boat scene,
Then move to Sydney and clear 2-1.
spell his name out.
3 if you're not raging.
11.
Have you seen the movie yet?
What?
Okay, cool.
Enemies know he has to go back to Los Angeles
Fire Rose.
Soon though.
What?
Soon though.
Oh.
Yes.
At some point.
What?
At some point soon.
Clearly don't care about
Or Zoolander. Probably both.
Okay, and then my second one is
I'm
12.
not sure how I feel about Zoolander.
Well, the way I see it, it's either
Justin
gonna
Bieber's killed in it.
Nah.
What one?
Drax.
Is he?
Well,
Yes.
okay, I think I might see it then.
Zoolander too.
So-
he gets killed.
I think I might see it
I'm
then.
gonna cast
Yeah,
Radiant
no,
Flame
that alone is reason enough.
on this guy.
Besides it being Zoolander.
And Washington defense.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's die 6s or die 8s. I think it's die 8s.
Die 8s.
And I'm at 3 die 8s now. Plus 5. 22.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Just stand
Fire
there.
Elemental. Let's.
I wasn't the last one to hit the fire elemental that is I'm on fire
Yeah,
because
so in Zoolander 2, apparently
hit
people are
Arjan.
going around killing beautiful people. And it shows Justin Bieber dying.
Okay.
And then his last moment, he's like, "Peace out, world." And then he takes a selfie and snapshot, and he makes Magnum's face, just the pouty lips and the exact face,
Yeah.
and then he dies.
Second attack.
The way I
Misses
see it,
you.
Zoolander is either going to be really
Other fire
terrible
elemental.
or really terrible.
I know. Realizes that
So
Smite
for
fell
me,
on fire.
no downside.
yeah.
Actually, no, I lied. You are on fire. Doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna keep correcting you.
I mean,
Every time you say I am,
it has to be better than Anchorage 2.
That one's gonna stay.
I didn't see
The
that.
fire elemental.
But I heard it
directly
was
in front
real
of
bad.
Smite and
I got
Arjan
bored of the
moves
movie.
into their
I
space
loved Anchorman 1.
and lights them
Oh,
on fire if
God.
they weren't on fire.
What?
They were both on.
Additionally, each of them. Where'd my dice go? There it is. Smite. Take
I
6
bought the
fire
soundtrack
damage.
to Anchorman,
Is that because I'm on
which is
fire?
hilarious.
Fire elemental doing something fire.
He's sitting in the bathtub eating a steak as he tells you about
no.
the songs he's
No, you
playing.
take 7 fire damage.
A fire elemental is literally standing on top of you.
That's fine.
Smite. Not enough for his AC. Not enough for his AC.
I can't ever encounter like this.
Frostbite on the one that's standing on top of them.
Hellish rebuke. When it would have been so worthless.
Yeah.
Take that.
You fiery bastard.
9 cold damage.
How much?
9. Also, they have disadvantage on their next weapon attack.
Okay.
Well, this is good.
I don't think they use weapons.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it. I think it's meant to be a melee attack, but I'm not sure.
What is?
The wording.
Frostbite.
No, it's meant to be a weapon attack for a reason.
Okay.
I
I wasn't sure if it was meant for things like these or not.
Well, it's not.
By the way, do they have vulnerability to cold or no?
no, but at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
You can roll. Take 2 fire damage at the start of your turn.
Arcane?
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
You're not quite sure.
I'm gonna whack the stone guy.
Whack the stone guy.
Solid.
Whack him off good.
Yeah. It's a good number.
26 to hit.
Yep.
That would be 13 damage.
Okay.
Attack number 2. The 11, not gonna hit. Attack number 3 is 26 to hit.
It's
Attack for Mike. Another 13 damage. I'm attacking. Missing attack.
That left hand, man.
Yeah.
Largatha
There first.
is going to delay.
She's delaying.
Is she? Oh, she's in range.
Or-
Well, she's delaying because she's not here.
Smite's turn. I mean, if you want to take control over, you be my guest. I wasn't going to take the breeze.
Arshon, have you done
I'm
anything
gonna.
I drew my sword.
How do you attack a fire elemental?
he did.
With
Wait,
Also, Smite's
I
on
thought
fire.
you were supposed
Oh, yeah.
to
No, he moved around.
making a because he moves before Laura. No, Laura does move before him. That's what it was. That's where I'm getting confused. Because Laura moved after him the first time.
Right, she had to delay.
Yes.
I was just briefly confused at the idea of attacking a fire elemental that's like on you. You're like, ha! Like, can you miss at that point? Nope.
Believe it or not.
I understand edge alignment, but come on, man.
Alright.
How do you edge align a flame?
How do you even hit a flame?
So,
It's not a
Apparently
tangible
with an
thing.
With an
You
18.
shoot it. That's it.
Yeah.
Shoot it with an 18?
drop one.
That yawn suggests a yes.
Yeah, I said yes.
Oh, you did?
And yawn.
That means it takes 13 damage.
It's better than me.
You hit it with a 10.
No.
11 didn't hit, so. So I hope a 10 doesn't hit. Otherwise, I got gypped out of hit.
Or the fire element on the other hand. Or special property. These things have happened in the past. You've called me on it in the past, and I've told you it's chill.
Okay, who's next?
I'm waiting to see if he has something else, because he only made one attack.
No,
You
I
made
made
two.
a second one.
You missed with it.
Oh, that's right. That'll be Largatha's back. So Largatha. Largatha, at the start of your turn, you're on fire. You take 2 fire damage. Reminds me of your turn taking.
I cried because
Yeah.
I'm fire
So those one that-
damage. That's my most not right
So,
now. It's
one.
not even close.
So you're already at
Alright, so
That'd be a third of my turn.
one.
You would have already died from the damage I think.
That's why we stand in the back.
that, 2 divided by that and tell me what percentage.
Pew pew.
Well, let's put it this way.
Yeah, it's not the
You should
war.
just stab the thing.
When
Yes,
the
26.
whatchamacallit used their fireballs,
Oh,
yeah, even with my save, even though I did save,
Alright,
if I didn't
I got a
save, I would
26
have died.
hit.
I'd just be DED dead.
And then
Again. And I'd be going like this.
15 damage.
Rip. New character. Time for that druid.
Yeah, I'm thinking a druid right now. Probably with fire resist.
A lot of healing, all the healing.
All the healing spells.
I was gonna say, I don't know why, but suddenly I feel like I need a lot of fire resistance.
It's because you're rating MC.
same damage as to hit.
And nobody else got it.
Oh.
That year when you're level through vanilla.
Yes.
Wait,
Turn on
there's an armor set that's all fire?
Earth element.
What?
What else
It
is
was
fire?
good. You needed it.
You had to.
You had to have it in order to do Molten Core.
Yeah.
And Black Rock.
Bugger that, I'm gonna keep stabbing.
Depths. No, not
Attacks
depths. The
Donald.
other one.
Donald, 20 versus
Blackwing
60.
Lair.
It magically doesn't hit.
That was a crit, wasn't it?
How about a crit this time?
Yeah, that is.
The last one was a crit, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
That one is definitely a crit. That was a crit, wasn't it? Well, yes, it was.
It is now.
And it could be in
78 damage?
22 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
11.
That's what you're at.
No, that's how much damage I finally take.
Oh,
Resistance.
Half damage. 58.
Lord.
Arjun.
Swing at the dude.
Yeah.
well, actually, you know,
It's 15.
so isn't actually
Hit.
another card we have.
Hit.
Yeah.
Damage.
Yeah.
Fire elemental, that's a hit.
4 cold and 6, 10 regular damage.
It flames out.
Yeah, we were expecting a different
What?
outcome than that.
Killed one.
Movement.
I thought you
5,
said
10,
it
15.
threw up.
Flames on it.
There.
Also, you were still on fire. You took 6
Throws up
fire.
lava.
So this one's gone.
Attack that one.
Yep.
I mean,
Higher.
You hit.
you don't want to discard as many more rest cards as possible.
3 cold and 9 damage.
Yep. Double
Okay.
Go ahead.
Moved into the fire elemental.
Oh, see those 4 squares?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I should be there.
Sacred
He's
Flame.
still on fire. Okay.
The guy that's literally inside my friends.
Get the stone dude.
Fail.
I'll kill this.
Oh, it's radiant damage.
Oh, he failed.
That's right.
Oh, I was like, oh, he succeeded. Sad.
Keep dropping that.
Plus 5. 18.
Not bad.
You were over there.
I feel like it's die 6s actually. I should double check. It's really 8s.
You've been picking up die 8s every other time you've been dying.
Oh, I actually have it written down. Hold on. It is die 8s.
Because you're like, wait, I get 3 die 8s now? Yeah.
Yeah.
We can check the recording. It's on there.
Alright. Not that I really want to pick on you.
Yeah.
This table is designed to have 2 tables put together. I need to get into my back room.
Okay.
Joe, why did you do this?
Honestly,
The recording!
See, all you really had to do was like flip this way, like 4 feet.
That's hilarious.
Joe, grab your drink. Grab your drink, Joe.
No, just get back there.
In the future.
Don't make the legs fall out.
I didn't. Who was pushing it was?
Shifted everything.
We've already assimilated.
Yeah.
Yes.
And no one knows.
I'm only feeling it up.
Now where was I? Oh yeah, I was attacking the gnome.
They did.
Jack
They
is
fixed
not
what I
married
needed.
yet.
Gnome.
Yes.
Not married yet.
Gnome, 17 versus AC.
No.
No.
Gnome, miss.
R spread my handy.
Yander.
All right. Frostbite on fire elemental.
Fail.
For the sake of the recording,
It
the
does.
tables, Earth split open and there was an earthquake.
Yeah.
It dies.
It does.
It dies.
What one? This one?
Yep, the
So what
last
is
one.
this? Ryan's group is taking over the world?
Yes.
Yeah,
Literally?
we're the good guys. Remember?
You're a funny man.
I gave him a hard time because there was no way to get back here without, like, you know.
Then I would jump back over the back.
Mass
No,
confusion.
it's beginning your turn and you're on fire. Take 10 fire damage.
Plus, apparently they tried to cast frostbite on a fire elemental or something. and-
Yeah, I did, and I succeeded.
This time.
I was like,
The first time it failed horribly.
that always
The
confuses
last 2 times it succeeded.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. The healer's out of healing spells.
Yep. Our healers
I
are the
am
healing
not.
spells. I'm at 6 hit points.
If you're on healing spells, I become the healer.
I guess. Do you still have lay on hands points?
Yes.
Yeah, that would probably
So your
fine.
backup healer has points?
Yeah.
You're not host yet.
Not yet, but soon. We're close.
Ryan, you have to work hard.
Yeah.
No. I know exactly what I'm doing. You want to come over here and find out what I'm doing? I'll share it.
Evil plot.
So you paladin will live.
You broke the fire elemental.
Yes.
Yeah, we hit it really, really hard. We hit it so hard the mini exploded.
And the nightmare is missing its stand because the little plastic piece is incredibly small and it snapped.
Breaking.
You
It's
bring
been-
it more?
No.
Like the older D&D minis or the newer ones? Because if they're like the older ones that have been like, 20 years, well, 10, 12 years old at this point, I can understand that.
No, these are all new.
I think you guys are too rough on the minis.
Yeah, Ryan.
I've literally only ever broke the one. The stand is just asking for it, though. I dislike the new minis coming with the pegs. It's so hard to set up, and they're for the most part very
They did a
unbalanced.
Spider-Man set the one time, and like all the different Spider-Men were on these like really thin pegs. They're like toothpick thin.
Yep, exactly.
And like every one of them broke.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
It was a cool concept, but they needed to do a lot less of it.
Yeah.
Justin said you were looking desperately for something to buy earlier. You should have bought a mini case, put all your minis in instead of a box.
Boom.
Yeah, something
Like the one I
useful.
got.
Or, like mine, at least.
They
Like
have
what-
a very
what-
large one in there. I
Like the
believe.
$700 one.
What mini case
Come
do we
on.
have that's not $100?
Yeah, no, I spent
One
$100.
of the pluck foam ones that I gave to Forsland.
Butt foam?
Pluck foam.
Yeah, butt foam.
Okay,
All right,
so
where were
That's a
we?
bunch of cubes.
I'm gonna charge the chair.
Gnome's turn. Gnome's turn.
Gnome, I believe it was your turn. Did
No,
you do
charge the
anything?
chair.
It's like 170.
Because we started your turn and you were on fire and you took 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then were you doing anything? There's an earth elemental.
Yeah, we're tracking now.
Okay.
Down it goes murder mode.
15 hit.
Miss.
26 hit.
Yes.
No reason not to, you know?
Said yes, and it sounded like miss.
How much?
13.
Okay.
17 hit.
Hits.
Yeah, it would be 11 damage.
Alright.
Is he crumbled?
No. That's the first time he's been hit.
Yeah. He's
I
been
hit him
relatively ignored.
No.
You had the fire elemental last turn.
Largatha.
I probably did.
Largatha's on fire. Largatha take 2 fire damage.
Move there and hit
Don't
it.
knock the fire damage. It'll hit you for 10 next turn if you do.
That's what happened with Donald.
18 hit it.
He mocked the fire damage.
18 hits.
Fire damage mocked him.
We'll see about that on.
Okay.
What did you do?
Hits.
There you go.
Yep. Or most person has
14.
action move from a research station
Huh?
to a new city by
What's she at? Oh, I know. The last one was just 7.
4, 5, 6, 20.
Yep.
20? What the fuck?
She has throw a -5 to her.
Oh,
attack.
right. That, yeah.
She does that on every single one of her second attacks, just to make it a pattern. First attack is normal, second attack is great weapon.
I remember doing that with my orc guy. That would just like screw all my attack bonus for 100,000 damage.
Yeah. I rolled
It's
a 20.
gonna turn and
It
attack
dies.
Largatha. Retaliation and all that jazz. 24 to hit Largatha?
Oh, yeah.
I know, but
24 to hit Largatha?
you know, so he can get down there.
No, that one misses terribly.
19 bludgeoning damage.
Go one.
You couldn't have left it at 15. That was easy math.
I'm sorry. Then how about 17? No,
Actually-
13. 13 bludgeoning damage from the second attack.
17 was easy math.
I'm sorry.
Just add 4.
I'm only a little sorry though. Smite, you're on fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I love having people be on fire. It's so much fun. 6 damage?
Great.
Yeah, right? That's what's up.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that out, and then
I moved
I'm in
it.
melee range of the. Yeah.
You were
stay-
there.
I want to stay out of melee range for the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that out.
Okay.
Stop, drop, roll.
Yep. That's my action. There's no reason to move, and I've got nothing to do with a bonus action. So I spent
Do you
6
stand
seconds
back
putting
up?
out the fire.
Do you stand back up after the fire's out?
Oh, he doesn't have to fall prone.
Yeah.
That's just the thing you could do, but it's not.
Like, there's like one flammable thing on his body, I'm sure. The rest of it's just steel. So
Yeah.
he just has
That's
to.
because I oil my horns.
I'm gonna swing twice at it.
You're still on fire though.
Yeah, try to hurt me. Come on. Yeah. Oh, half
10
that.
fire damage.
What? 5. Go to 58.
Try to hurt me, Max.
Oh, okay. I guess you can.
Swing.
That fire is where all of the damage is. Like good
22.
grief. Yep.
He didn't shuffle, but
3 cold, 10 regular.
Okay.
bottom.
Fail.
Big down.
Okay.
Pass.
Drax.
Sacred Flame.
And we got a short.
All right, then that
Goes
saves.
down.
Pass turn.
Get flamed.
I'm going to use chill touch on him.
Okay.
12.
Misses.
You get a +4 if you were hitting yourself with it. No, it's an attack roll.
Oh.
Alright.
Go.
Is everyone still on fire?
I'm not.
I'm
Not us.
Okay.
We're not on fire.
If everyone was still on fire, I was just gonna
Nome's
frostbite
turn.
everyone.
Gnome is on
Don't
fire.
kill everybody.
It's not strong. You get it at first level.
Gnome, you
so.
take 7 fire
I don't think
damage,
it
and then your
scales
turn
up at
can
all.
begin.
Just frostbite. A little bit of frostbite.
Fire is so fun. Why don't I play with? I was about to call it so wrong.
Fire more often.
Wow.
9 damage.
What was that?
9.
Okay.
DM suddenly a pyromancer.
13 damage hit. Or 13 hit.
Misses.
Third attack. An 11 is not.
You're correct. Largatha's on fire. Largatha, take 3 fire damage and then start your turn.
Is it alive?
It's still alive.
Kill it.
Yeah, I only got to hit it once. Then.
Kill it with the fire that you were made of.
I hug him.
Okay.
I could do that.
Look at that.
Grapple check?
Make an athletics check. Opposed athletics check for grapple.
No, I don't think she is.
I don't think she is, but she rolled really well for her attack roll.
Okay.
19.
I'll let her hug it. Yeah, that'll hit then.
Hit. Roll him.
Okay.
Hey Adam, you remember the time we got that Earth Element?
Six.
Gem of Earth Element?
Was that?
Just throw it out.
Yeah.
Okay, there goes that encounter.
We need to invest in Earth Elemental Gems again.
I think it's me, correct?
We're gonna leave this here.
Lagatha goes to Smite, yes. Smite is not
Wait
on
for
fire.
someone to step on it.
Smite is smart.
Hey,
You like
Ryan.
Smite.
We need more of those Earth Elemental
Don't do
gems.
that.
You remember those?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit with another 27.
Yeah, you do that.
You're gonna move first, douche.
Nope. You did that for me.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where
Well, I actually rolled.
How awesome would it be
vaguely
if you could
reasonable.
give your
And,
movement to
24
another
24
player?
damage. That'd be
Like,
insane.
really
Like
awesome.
during their turn, everyone gives their movement to him. He moves
24
across
damage
here.
on just a plain attack.
There's no big guys.
Give Brock everything. 20 hit,
Yes.
So it's which turn is it right now?
20 damage.
Okay.
Magical silver, whatever else. It's prickly and other things. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll put him there.
Oh, I totally missed its turn. Alright, its turn is here.
It forgot to do things.
And then
It just got beat up so badly it forgot its turn.
It was just waiting for me to come
2,
in
it's going to
range.
go after Arjan.
Fuck off.
Arjan.
Language.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
Second attack. 16 to hit.
No.
Okay, so 1 hit. 20 damage?
Now I'm kind of screwed, guys.
And then it's Arjan's turn, but he's on fire still.
I'm not.
so it was
10 fire damage.
You messed with the flame,
This fire.
All right,
fire
I'm
burns.
gonna pull a smite and put the fire out. That's all I got.
See, you just can't think of it as wasting a turn to set the fire out. You think of it as spending
And
a
then
turn
sun's coming
to
out,
heal
not
yourself for like 30. Drax.
Sacred Flame.
As soon as hyperthreading catches up.
Fail.
Zen will have hyperthreading.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying as soon as that catches up.
Wow!
I'm saying
23 or 20, 28, 28.
It dies.
Christ. Cantrip.
It's
Cantrip.
dead. It's so dead.
All right,
Yeah, it is soft.
It's diddly dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna charge the chair.
It's diddly.
That's how people
Alright, let me
justify it.
have a look here.
I stopped tracking.
Combat continues.
Physical cores are
Put out the fire.
virtual core.
I put out my fire.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I should ask that. Is everyone going to put up the
say
fire
that
at their
right?
nearest convenience?
Yeah, or they argue
I'll
that
put it out
is
for
better,
him.
you mean?
No, they
Okay, in that case, everyone
No.
who's still on fire gets 1 additional fire round. So
Usually
No.
AMD
No.
goes with
Are you,
more cores on the
taking out the fire?
CPUs.
You're
No.
getting rid of your fire now?
you take 5 additional fire damage, then you put out the fire.
Yeah.
Largatha, you take 3 additional fire damage, then you put out the fire.
Hopefully you put out the fire. If you don't put out the fire,
I
I
said I
have.
was.
Okay, good.
I was
Otherwise,
gonna.
I was going to be sad.
I was gonna. I thought about sitting on the chair first.
To test if it was a fireproof chair.
Yep.
No, the
Okay, so combat kind of took your attention, but now that you have a chance to look around, you notice that blood streaks the floor here, including the tattered trail leading back to the teleport chamber, and a second trail of bloody boot prints heading up the corridor to the north.
Okay, so it's not just our blood.
I don't know about you,
That doesn't
but I
make any
really
sense
didn't
anymore
bleed.
because they're all dead.
Well, I think
Around a large
I
round
think
table
that
with
one
4
got
chairs
hit
sits
a
in one
couple
corner of the room with shelves and workbenches arranged along the walls.
Really? You take the time to draw 2 fantastic chairs, but you don't draw 4 mediocre ones?
Books and papers are scattered about the table, along with a locked wooden chest about the size of a shoebox.
loot it.
Break it.
You run to the chair. You find that the chair is very fancifully crafted.
Attack roll. 19.
You successfully hit the chair.
Yeah.
It's less fancifully
I
crafted.
picked up the other one.
12 damage.
You have broke the chair. It
In
could
response,
probably
I hellish
still hold
rebuke
somebody's weights.
No. Okay.
Yeah, you
But
do
it is no
format.
longer the same chair it once was.
I picked up the
splinter
other one.
attack.
I swing it at the wall and I get how much to?
It's like a normal weapon for you.
Alright, I get to attack it like a normal weapon.
No, keep
so-
it with you and attack the next people we fight with the chair
Yeah,
first.
okay, I'm gonna take the chair with me. I'm carrying the chair.
I'm looting the chest.
You find that it is locked.
I'm looting the chair.
I attack the chest.
Cool. Stop.
11 to hit the chest. 17 to hit the chest.
All right, give Joe a second before I.
No, Joe just goes and looks at the lock. I'm like, ah!
All right.
It's like in random
Now,
rage, you
there-
hit one thing, run across the room, hit something else. Run to a different side of the room, hit something else.
Just go
All right.
here,
Theoretically,
then here,
it's
then here,
possible
then here.
to unlock
You're like one of the
something
dwarves
without
from
being
Dwarf
trained and
Fortress.
without having the tools, correct?
Like, I'm gonna
I
grab
just
the
have a
rock
negative to
furthest
it,
from
right?
the crafting table possible.
No.
Actually, no.
Okay. I
You
wasn't.
absolutely must have the tools.
Okay. So who still has the tools from
They were gone.
her body? Wait.
So Adam's gonna smash open the chest.
I
Yes.
I actually tried to do a frostbite on the on the locking mechanism.
You're gonna what?
Do a frostbite on the locking
I'm
mechanism
gonna pull out some
and try to
liquid
hit it
nitrogen.
to break the metal.
I'm actually a liquid nitrogen
Sure,
dragon.
go for it.
Yeah, you breathe liquid
Sure,
nitrogen.
go.
Just on the locking mechanism. I'm trying to be very careful about this.
Sure.
You're gonna freeze all the potions inside.
So,
10
like
damage.
or why?
Yep.
Cool it down and then try to bust the lock.
Is that actually like, is that an entry in there? Because if it is, that
You learn
worries me
sheer cold.
greatly. I'm not gonna interfere, but it worries
I
me
remember
greatly.
being
An entry of
good,
what?
but no.
You get 5.
It's just like in
Pokemon
this
power.
particular entry, it gets its own
If
number.
it
This
hits, it has a
lockbox.
30% chance to hit.
Does a lock have a, like an AC or a
Frostbite
Oh,
is in there.
right. And then doesn't have an increased chance if you.
Unless, of course, we're dealing with a mimic.
There's some way to
In which
increase its
case, I think
chance.
you're on the
No,
wrong.
it's just like the beater.
Oh.
It's the same kind. It's just the info for that is that Lapras.
And this is why I hate
lowers
that
the
sorcerers
area temperature
don't get
around the area
utility
to
spells.
0 Kelvin.
If it did, why would we have a rogue?
Some of the Pokemon facts are just like,
Well, some of
what? Like Steelix
Sorcerer's
is several
sneak attack.
kilometers long.
I mean-
it's like
Rogue's
a
best
wizard
thing is
has-
the sneak attack.
Steelix is not that
Yeah,
big.
rogues can sneak attack, but you know,
Or
sorcerers can just
my
go out.
personal
That
favorite,
explodes.
Hypno's 5'8".
Wait, Hypno's that big? I thought he was a little smaller than that.
No, he's like a full-fledged human adult. Just
Oh wait, Hypno. Okay, I was thinking Drowsy
Anybody
for a
foolish
second.
enough
Is
to have
it
come
Mr.
into the
Mind like
room,
that,
you
too?
need a wisdom saving
In
throw
the show, he's not.
versus spell.
He looks like a garden
To be
gnome.
in, like if we're
Is there a
in-
spell being
basically-
In
cast?
the room, you're a target. Yes.
we're
I need
doing.
a
Wait, do we
walrus.
identify a spell
I
being
was
cast?
still standing over there.
You need a wisdom
No
saving
button
throw.
chair.
Give me a quick second.
Can I counterspell this? No. Or is it just
You cannot.
4.
Everybody,
You were
plus
not aware
4.
of its cast.
Smite, are you within range of us?
Vantage.
Where I
Question.
am.
Smite was in range. Smite was in the room, so he's in range.
No, he means,
Question.
He means in range.
Is
of
it
them.
a charm or something like that?
It is not.
Is it mental magic?
0!
I get
I rolled a 0.
Please make a save against transmutation.
Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
That's what
5.
I drew.
Fail.
Right. I have advantage on mental saves.
It is not a mental save.
14.
Fail.
19.
Okay, so 19.
Success.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one who
Paladin.
succeeded.
How much am I adding to this?
You're not in range.
Yeah. Here. Well, where are you?
I
were
never
here.
moved
Okay.
after standing up. So technically,
I had to break the chair, so I
Okay,
don't
plus 5. What?
Okay. 9. I'm gonna lose.
Yes, you fail.
I got a 0.
Let's see. How much?
Literally rolled
I-
zero.
You
Roll
said
1
five
and add
fails?
minus
It's gonna
1.
be a 0.
Pretty great achievement.
I did say the 5 fails. You are correct.
Okay, just want to make sure that.
You failed. Those of you who failed find yourselves moving oddly slowly as though the world has become coated in molasses. Your speed is halved. You take a -2 penalty on AC and dexterity saving throws.
I have this spell in
and
my
you
repertoire.
can't use reactions.
So
We're
you know what's
slowed.
happening to us.
Yes, we're slowed currently. We'll get. I think we get a save every round if I remember correctly.
Everybody huddle around Smite.
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay,
Never mind.
it'll last a minute, correct?
Oh no! Wait. Yes. Yes. You.
All right,
You are
well,
allowed.
we're on
Blah, blah, blah. A saving throw.
I'm gonna watch you really slowly walk towards me. I'm gonna keep moving around.
All right. So anyway,
I don't think it doesn't impede your movement speed any. Which
Question,
is awesome, so.
Ryan. Can I open the chest now?
No, you find that the locking mechanism has not been properly damaged.
I'm gonna very slowly try to smash the lock.
And that might increase your
Make an attack against the lock.
with advantage because you're moving.
18. To hit.
Hitting diminutive would hit.
That's not the one I wanted. You've got the one I. How did?
At least in 3.5.
Oh, I put it down. Yeah, it hits. Damage.
3.5.
18.
Jeez.
Cold.
You break
Cold
open.
damage.
You splinter open the top of the thing.
Okay. I was trying to aim for the
You
lock.
killed the baby that was inside.
It makes a difference.
But
Is it still open?
But
What's in it?
You bust the cold lock and break open part of the chest.
Okay. I'll open it.
Well, I open it since I was
decapitated
already there.
We'll all open it as a party.
You see,
you are
you see, like everybody around the chest lunge in slow motion for it simultaneously.
And you just grab everything.
Yeah, just slow,
I'm
like
incredibly amused because I'm moving normal speed and just be like, yoink.
I'm over there still looking at the chair.
all right. What's in it?
Alright, what do we got? What magical items?
I'm really waiting for one of these to contain a dead rat or something. That's literally the only thing in it is a dead rat.
A dead sheep carcass.
It's like a trap chest in Skyrim.
It says a balloon. That's good.
Inside, you find some scrolls with writing on them, but one of them appears to have been smashed to bits by an errant weapon.
That was the cure all wounds of all people.
Yeah.
Probably a scroll slow.
So that's the price we pay for not having a rogue. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. That's fine. Though.
Wait. So you're saying
So I
for the
didn't
first
remember
time
what
a
the
rogue
lights
would have actually been useful?
Yes.
No.
Because I mean seriously,
You
what
still
if
would
this
have
is?
punctured that scroll with your lockpick.
I still would have
Because I
smashed it while you're
remember
trying to
throughout
lock
up until this point we have not come across. Up until this point we have not come across a single lock.
Ooh, drowsy.
It's kind of like how I take counterspell off my
What?
spell list, and Ryan gives me opportunities to counterspell things.
Why did you buy a Pokemon?
Not even vaguely close.
Girlfriend.
Oh.
What? It's her favorite Pokemon.
Okay,
Fair
so
enough.
you have acquired 2 scrolls of something or other.
Yeah, I'll take them, and I'll cast them.
Just like, pshaw.
Arcana check?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Sure.
Arcana checks.
5.
16.
Yeah.
There are. That's not the right page.
Scrolls of lycanthropy? What?
Scrolls of protection against fire elementals.
How convenient.
Is that random?
No.
Okay.
There might be more fire.
Are there any chairs that are still serviceable?
Let's see.
They have not smashed 2 of them. Or 3 of them.
I'm gonna charge at the one you're going for, trying to break it before you do.
But no,
Just like,
slow motion. Wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna banish
Charge
the
it
chair.
towards
I'm gonna banish you and the chair.
You'll come back. I'll just be sitting on the chair like this. I'll just be like thrilling.
watching like your watch.
I only have to wait a minute. It's not hard to sit like this.
So, gonna move over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Down that
Protection
corridor.
Margatha is carrying a chair though, so there's still two.
Heading
There's just
down
two.
the corridor, as you step in, the lights nearest you flicker up, and you can see lamplight shed a little bit ahead of you.
Before we
to the
leave,
side
I'll
of
give you both my potions.
Down that way, you see a door to
Potions
another
of
room
healing.
over there, and
What-
bloody footprints following the
normal
hallway down
healing?
this way.
Okay.
I'm drinking the.
So we're deviating to the left.
Sure.
It's 2d plus 2 or 2d plus 4.
Checking the
or
door.
2d4 plus.
I'm gonna stay in the
Sure. Investigation check on the door.
hall. I'm still technically slowed, I think.
You're in the lead.
Fine. Actually, he is, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Investigation check.
roll die 20.
Right.
Investigation.
7,
I was listening
9,
to him asking about something.
9,
see.
and
Holy shit.
No. I rolled a 2.
Okay, I'll roll then.
4, 6.
What do I add to investigation? Hold
You had
on.
investigation.
Santiago.
Nothing. Okay, 14.
I got a
It
7.
looks like a door. Perfectly serviceable.
That's not
kinda
ominous
like-
at all. You know.
17.
Attempt to open it?
Holy crap.
Sure.
Well, Smite does.
You open the
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Please remove those 2 and pass them to me.
I just kind of opened the door. I'm like, okay, whatever.
I'm now at 23 hit points. Thank you.
He's in more than one digit.
You open the door, and it's obvious at a glance that this area was once a wizard's workroom. Work tables are covered with notes, alchemical flasks, beakers, braziers, and other arcane apparatus.
All right, so we gotta make some like jungle.
More
juice
startling
type
is
stuff. We
the
just pour
whirlwind
all the
occupying the
potions in
center of
one.
the room. 10 feet across and stretching from floor to ceiling, it swirls endlessly, revealing a number of sparkling gems.
Wait. I heard sparkling gems. I missed parts.
I heard 10 feet across. I just didn't hear what it was.
10 feet of gems.
You walk in, the door closes, and you're all dead.
Sounds about right.
God, Ryan, why do you do that sometimes? We just open doors and die.
It is a swirling vortex, a
okay.
whirlwind, stretching from floor to ceiling, inside of which are gems. Sparkling gems.
Oh, dude, I'm going in there.
Tie rope to the gnome, throw the gnome.
Dude, if this were like
Every
a glass
answer.
tube with a door on it, it'd be like one of those.
It'd be like a money cage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
So
Get
we're
as many
all.
gems as you can before the cage shoots you out.
Are we all going in the room? We're all going in.
Are
the
we
room?
still slowed?
Everybody in the room.
No,
I
I think
assume you managed to save against it by now.
Everybody
either
in
that
the
or
room.
it's been a minute.
Everybody.
Okay? I don't think
Everybody's in the
nothing. The lights come on as you enter the room, but
Okay.
other than that,
Mage hand the gems out of the
That's what I was
world.
gonna say.
I'll do that as well.
We all start mage handing.
you mage hand into the whirlpool, or into the whirlwind, and you grab an elemental gem. However, your hand of force disrupts the perfect airflow, causing the gem to slip from its grasp and shatter onto the floor.
I told you to throw the gnome.
Reflex save to catch it.
It does not come.
Oh God, no.
Wait. Did you just?
He said elemental gem. They're elemental.
No. I know
You're
that.
being sassy about it. We were talking about it. You're like, screw you guys.
Oh no.
We're gonna die.
Are these like eggs?
Basically.
Would you please bring the fire elemental base and drop it over
I could one quiet night now.
behind?
So we have.
There you go. A water elemental springs into being.
At least we can't catch fire.
It attempts to kill you.
Okay, let's break all the gems. I'm gonna throw myself into
we
it
wanna
and
just
break all
keep
the
the same
gems.
initiatives?
And just watch them kill each other.
For ease of laziness. All right.
Maybe.
Initiative, guys.
Well, I rolled a 1, so I'm alright with it.
I rolled a 1 as well.
I rolled a 1.
You win them.
Wow, can you beat the previous initiative? Trash.
Wow, look at it.
I have no initiative mod. So.
I have a.
I have no initiative mod either.
I have 1, so I get 3.
Okay, we
I have
roll
a
off for
7 now.
We can just choose.
Yeah,
Like,
but
at any
like
given.
Okay,
All
Smite.
right.
What'd you get?
14.
1.
Yeah.
Largatha?
Did you really roll 14?
No, I rolled a 1. 14 to beat
What'd you
you.
get?
No, I was telling him 1.
Largatha?
I rolled a
Yeah,
14
three.
to beat you.
No?
I got a 14.
I got a 14.
I got a 14.
You got a 14.
Let's re-roll again. See, we
He
missed
also
all
got
this
one.
fun.
I got 8.
Althea?
You get 19. I got
Althea?
Althea.
Yander?
Dead. Dead.
Wait, did you?
Wow, way to bring up bad memories.
Yander?
Yeah, I got 7. Hey, wait. We actually got somebody who got above a
No.
10.
Shocking. I
Yeah.
know.
One person.
Oh, I get an advantage on all initiatives.
Yeah. So
Oh,
there's-
so do I.
Boom! The water elemental appeared and is surging towards your party. You get to go first.
I completely forgot.
Move me up there and I'm gonna attack
Freaking
it.
1.
Oh, that
The
was
gnome
hilarious.
flies forward and
Move me-
smacks
move
the
me
water
towards
elemental
it,
with
I'm gonna
water
smack it.
elementalness.
24 to hit.
Hits.
10 damage.
Okay.
And we're running out of time here.
Hey.
16 to hit.
Hits.
16 is pretty low, you guys. 12 damage.
Okay.
Third attack.
You know what I should ask?
17 to hit.
You
Let's
should
use a.
definitely frostbite this one that's been out of water.
I was gonna say I'll use a cone of
What's
cold
it say? What's it
from
say?
right where I am now, and hit every single one of them.
I can do that too. Let's double it. Double team it with
I
cold.
will bar the
10 damage.
door.
I want to just knock them all down and watch them fight. Just close the door and watch all the elementals fucked up.
Justin, would you move the fire
Once they
elemental
figure
to
it out,
stand
not
underneath Arjon and Smite?
Oh, he doesn't care about me. That makes
You can make
me
your attack.
not happy.
No, would you like your attack opportunity?
Yeah. Just a regular attack, right?
Oh, that's right.
A 25 hits.
Are water elementals typically weak to fire or cold in this?
You can make a check if you like.
14. I legitimately don't know.
What check would that be?
Arcana.
50.
Alright, I'm gonna make an arcana check.
You probably fire.
I got an 18 arcana.
You remember, you know that it's a water elemental, and you have a vague memory that ice magic causes it to become sluggish.
Cousin what?
Sluggish.
Okay.
Slow down. Use your attack.
I need Smite and I need Arjan to make a strength saving throw.
15 for Arcana.
I got an 18.
Shut up.
I did.
You're always rolling better at something you have no business knowing.
I know, right?
Strength check?
Yes.
15.
I got an 18 for arcana.
Plus 4?
5.
5?
The bad thing about it is
You're both
That I have
hate you
fire
both.
or...
You manage to escape the whirlpool as it swirls itself into a gigantic frenzy. Move yourselves out of its space.
Oh, you know what I should use against this thing? Watery sphere.
Drax.
Just make it bigger.
Sacred Flame.
Use ice against it.
It saves.
I know. Well, no, actually, I don't. He does,
Commander.
and he hasn't said a damn thing. So I'm going to make a knowledge arcana check on it. That's cocked.
Stop rolling into that thing.
I know 11.
It's a water elemental.
Got it. It makes a con
I know
save.
it's wet.
Frostbite. It's usually a decent one.
Just like what else?
13
What?
damage.
Yeah. I agree.
Part of the water elemental freezes into ice, causing its movements to slow down.
Part of the what?
Water elemental.
I said watermelon.
Part of
When did that appear?
Remember, you gotta hit him with a chair, too.
Oh.
She uses her
You have your
magical
chair.
chair.
No, my chair is being saved.
Largatha.
For what?
I
For a
will-
chair weak, for like...
For the boss?
What elemental would be weak against
See,
chairs?
We're gonna
saw
charge
that
into
on
the
Facebook.
boss, and I'm
Nice.
What is
right
that?
over the head with
Largatha.
this chair, like a little wrestling. Give him the chair.
Alright, Smite?
I'm rolling.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got a 12.
Misses.
Wow.
14. The oldest,
That's
the
okay.
middle child, and then the
15?
youngest.
Hits.
Good, because that's the bad one. 22.
Okay.
And then
I didn't realize tieflings grew up so fast.
And I have 3 already.
Smite.
I know, right?
I just realized
Yep.
it'd probably been a good idea to check on, make an Arcana check on these gems before we start.
Possibly. 19.
We still want to try to grab them.
16 damage.
You know what we should do?
15.
Find a mattress and throw that underneath it.
Yeah.
Come on, you know it'd be a good idea.
21 damage.
And then,
It dies.
good fish.
You have dispelled the water elemental. You may proceed with your out of combat turns as normal.
Okay,
3
guys.
XP, let's just keep killing them.
I've got clothes in my backpack. We can hold it under to catch them.
You could
Go
throw
ahead
the
and try.
gnome at.
Wait, I have a better idea. Portable hole.
I'm not risking my portable hole for things that may kill us.
Oh,
I'm
come
gonna
on.
leave it be, and I'm gonna look at the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that and see if there's anything of use to me, but I doubt it.
I'm guarding my chair, hugging it to my chest.
This was a bookshelf, you said?
1, 2, 3,
Ryan?
4 turns left.
Yeah.
What?
Bookshelf?
The game
Yes, there are bookshelves.
I go over to the bookshelves and investigate them.
From Smite and Arjan, I need investigation checks.
12.
Well, we don't trade. We don't lose that.
One.
We lose that.
By the way,
Smite, you find a number of papers and treatises and journal entries by Zomthal. His shorthand is difficult to discern. You figured that if you spent a great deal of time poring over his notes, you could perhaps figure out what he was up to.
Don't have enough time right now.
Okay,
Alright, by the way, a 21 investigation on the bookshelf.
You also find a number of materials that you figure would take a long time to decipher.
Let's dump everything in this room into a bag of holding.
I
Dump
take
it
it
under
because
the
that would
whirlpool.
probably be worth something.
Dump all the books
gonna
under
be
the
a
whirlpool
number of
and
large
get a
books.
fire elemental code.
No, the
I
cultist
put
has
as
a
much as I
carrying
can to
capacity,
the backpack.
so I just put it on him.
I put as much as I
We
can.
are not
to the
Morrowinding
backpack.
this. Reeve just got like a permacorpse. And just
I
stuck
once
everything on.
in Morrowind, I once used the console command to make a dead body to keep all my shit on, and it despawned, and so I lost everything. It was ridiculous.
I would do that to the shadow.
You know what I had to do one
Kill
time?
it, it comes back after I
So
store
we have
everything in
bookshelves,
there. I needed
bookshelf.
something to just kill it.
chair?
Ha! Nice.
Question mark?
I thought this was a workbench.
That's horse.
That's a privy.
That's a glory hole.
Oh!
Looking through it, you find
Diamonds.
that the flasks are filled with old reagents, but they become shriveled up. You figure that the potency is probably long since gone.
Okay, so we still have this whirlpool with gems, basically.
Yes.
Or wind, whatever.
Vortex.
So we should try and get all these gems, right?
If you want to try it, I'll back up anything anyone does, really. Just do it. Like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna ask you guys for the notes, and I'll put them all in my bag. I'll just dump every note in my bag.
Bag of holding?
I don't know. I feel like there's nothing in this room other than gems, and the gems will likely crack and kill us.
Yeah. So let's go.
So let's go to the next room.
So
Well, I
how
thought you
many
were gonna
should I
say,
just
let's
say?
grab a ball.
Let's do some notes in my inventory.
Sure.
All right, I took everything. What's his
Okay.
name?
Zombal.
Well, you have to fight Yander for some of them, but between
Yeah, I
the two
asked
of you, sure.
everybody. It's cool.
Yeah, we let him borrow them.
Zonthal's
I would
nose,
be in the
Xonthal.
I never went in.
Fuck how it was. What was that?
Xonthal.
Okay. Is
Okay.
that eliminated?
He's a nobody?
So we're leaving.
What?
He's a nobody?
He has an X in his name.
Oh! So is Kingdom Hearts 3 actually coming out?
Yes.
Really?
No, no
Oh my god, it's
release
like
date.
Legend?
the bloody blueprints seem to be
Not
drying
yet,
up.
though. It
You're
got
no longer
delayed.
sure which way.
Of course
they're
it's
going.
Fine. Because
Well, then we're gonna
he's
come down
been
here.
working on a Final
Okay.
Fantasy game.
Another
I
one?
like how
And
Smite
look
goes
at this
this
door.
way, the rest of the party
Another
slowly
one?
follows.
Yep.
There appear to be
He's
double
got
doors on my
3
right.
parts,
Yup.
15 Final Fantasies.
Fucking
No,
can't get out of here.
Yep, there's a door there.
It's not one person.
Okay, we're gonna open the door.
The guy
Here,
that's
gonna open the door.
directed
All
and
the
made all
entire
the
party
parts
just at once.
is making one.
Yep.
Final
Everybody together.
How many has
I'm
you
just
made
gonna go ahead and peek in the room really quick.
Second what?
See how many things you're
seems like
trying to
4.
stab me upon cracking the door open.
I
They're on
totally
the
missed that
DS.
next part.
Ryan is just astounded by the death in the room.
So he's been working
So
on
something I
Final
should describe to you
Fantasy.
before you open that
No,
door.
he's been working on one
Right in
Final
front of
Fantasy.
you, from here
Since
on
the
down.
second
These are
Kingdom
actually.
Hearts, how many Final Fantasies has he made?
Grab the red marker.
You said 4.
No, I said 4 Kingdom Hearts games.
Stairs.
Oh,
He's never made a Final Fantasy game before.
Up or down?
down.
Down. Got it.
Okay.
That's why he went slowly narrower.
And
You just mark up the book?
Almost. He was close.
Oh.
steps descend to a walkway that appears to stretch across infinite space. Thousands of stars twinkle in unfamiliar constellations, and meteors streak through the vastness above and below the path.
That's a trap.
Just past the base of the stairs, a door framed by nothingness rises from the path. 50 feet beyond that, the path meets an intersection with another door straight ahead.
That's
So
Or
we're
you can turn
gonna
right into this next area.
turn right.
I was gonna
Stick my
say.
head in the door.
Okay.
That reminded me of Final Fantasy X.
What?
This circular
there's
room
one
is obviously a library or study. Its walls lined with bookshelves that extend from the floor to the
You know, like
gently
those
domed
dungeons you had
ceiling
to do in
20
Final
feet
Fantasy
overhead.
I'll open the door.
Like
A
where
wheeled
you
ladder
the-
is
the
connected to a
spheres and
rail that
whatever.
runs around a
Yeah.
curved wall,
There's like one with like all
allowing
the
access
spheres.
to upper
Remember that?
shelves. A delicate, ornate desk stands in the center of the room, surrounded by piles of blank paper. A large map sits on the desk, its corners held down with stones.
Do the stones notice me?
Yes.
Okay. So enter the room.
Yes.
Enter the room.
Yes.
I'm just gonna lean
Ooh,
up
lights
against the
come
side. I'm just gonna lean up against the doorway there because I got nothing to do with this room.
I investigate the bookshelves.
I'll investigate the desk.
Bookshelves.
Investigate desk.
Desk.
24 on the bookshelves.
Okay, there's two bookshelves. There's ones on this side and ones on this side.
Over here.
The ones that apparently I'm already standing next to.
I get a 10 from over here. It's your desk, bro.
And that one's over there?
5 ones.
Okay.
Got a chair and I didn't even investigate that.
Oh, is there a better chair at this desk?
You should
Wait,
grab a
wait.
chair, too.
Yeah.
No. You should do wheelchairs.
No, he can dual wield the chairs because they're twice as big as him.
Improvise weapon.
Dude, he's like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, they're twice as
Like,
big as
they're
him.
like 3 times taller. These are like 8-foot tall chairs. No.
Did the other D&D group finish?
I don't think they were doing it today.
They're doing something.
What?
I wasn't gonna laugh at it, but all right.
You're cheating.
Oh, what were you looking at?
So I think they're
No, I
gonna
was
make
talking
golden
about
bread.
the joke. I don't think they were doing it. Just finished already.
They're
Yeah,
going to.
that's not what you did there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7,
9.
8.
Shut up. Shut up.
11, 12, 13.
Are you talking about cookies?
34,
talking about
32,
numbers.
Oh.
45, 18, 19, 32, 18, 164, 7, 2, 8.
31 games he's worked on. He mostly makes characters.
Okay, so I like how you just said you didn't do any.
What did you get, Anna?
I've seen like 7.
Eight.
So
He didn't direct them. This is the
You
first
find
time
a
he's
map
directed.
that appears to be. It's way down by stone. It appears to display a landscape that you do not
not
recognize.
just.
It's got various odd mystical symbols
You go
on
make
it and a
18,
strange
you go
legend.
make 30 games and get back.
In investigating the bookshelf, you find volumes on a number of wide and various studies.
She's doing computer science.
In the course of your investigation, as you're poring over these valuable books, you notice that hidden behind one of the bookshelves, on the second level up, about 10 feet
No,
up,
I lied then.
is a small depression, roughly door
Coding
sized.
like HTML.
Roughly what?
Roughly door sized.
Okay, more like 7.
Oh, so I found a trap door.
Possibly.
A trap door would imply that like something's gonna spring out of it. This is a secret door, unless the elemental
press
springs
it.
out of the bookshelf.
Okay, sir. Plan for mission?
Wait, do I mention it first or press it? I
I'm
press
gonna
it.
take the map.
Okay, the door itself doesn't click open. It seems to resist you, but after a moment more searching, you find the shelf directly above it, about 15 feet up, feels wiggly.
I try again. No big
All right.
deal. Still get a little. I'm not gonna.
However I do, I attempt to open it somehow.
Okay, you'd have to either climb the bookshelf or stand on one of the rolling ladders or something.
Rolling ladder. I love those things.
It's very well done.
So whose idea was it to put me over on that bookshelf? Thank you. We found a secret door.
God, did you end up on top of the bookshelf?
Nearly. At this point.
I would have to get to a certain spot, and I just have that starting show for this.
Yeah, I said you have to get real lucky because I mean they'd have to be lined up rather close and not entirely. It's stupid.
Well, they do all have to go through doors. Which helps.
And to be fair, he's been
Because otherwise,
remaking Kingdom Hearts, and they've had additional content.
The loose papers and scattered notes about this room begin to swirl as animated by a magical wind that whips through the room. As the door opens 10 feet above the ground level in the middle of the bookshelf by which Yander stands. The shelves materialize, swirling about each one of you, giving you dozens of paper cuts.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
They coalesce into hateful swarms of animated pages. Roll for initiative.
Really?
We're fighting.
Adam rolled 17.
What was that?
Including me.
Yep, everybody in the room.
Adam rolled 17.
What was that?
Are you the one in the...
I rolled a nat
Go ahead,
20.
that was in my pocket.
So I got a 22.
What is this?
Don't forget it's initiative, so don't forget your advantage.
No.
Initiative?
Still
22.
22.
12.
He got 17. I got 14.
Okay.
8.
15.
Okay. You all get to go before the swirling swarm of papers. There's one underneath each of you right now.
Somebody needs to set them all on fire.
I can cast Fireball. Hold on, let me check.
So you guys can feel free to take your turns off if you'd like, since it's all of you and then all of them.
best I can do is flaming sphere. I could flaming sphere and then roll it on all of us.
Do that.
And the room will light on fire and
Yeah.
everybody will die.
Tell everybody to run out of the room and then you can do that.
There's a door there now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, at least I opened the door. Even if...
Roll a 17 on your initiative.
That's
We're
initiative.
fighting paper.
Awesome.
The books flew.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke the first piece of paper to fly at me.
There's already paper on
There's
here.
one flying all around you right now. But
It's
you
getting
have,
hellish rebuked.
you all have the first initiative, so.
Whee!
Swarms of paper.
I'm gonna immediately redact that stupid statement I made. I'm gonna.
Are they all over the room or just one for each of us?
One for each, yeah.
I'm gonna banish 2 individual sheets of paper.
2 individual sheets of paper.
Yeah.
Screw you, pages.
Alright,
They
Is
count
there
as-
one?
they count as swarms.
Alright,
Is there
so.
one-
chill touch on one of them?
Sure.
Oh, wait, what was the initiative?
16.
We all go before them, so.
Booyah!
7 damage.
Okay.
We go, they go, we go, they go.
Everybody else?
Sacred flame, the
Can I
one on
see a
me.
PHP? PHP?
It fails.
PHP? Can I see
Just-
PHP?
13, 14, 19.
I really don't know what I should do here.
I'm gonna try and breath weapon them
I know, but it's starting to sting.
without killing everybody.
Well, they are literally on us, so you'll hit us as well.
I guess.
I'll pull the
Oh,
bandit.
by the way, Ryan, it
That was a
can't
thought.
heal.
Okay, do we know?
Mine can't heal now because chill
I
touch.
would love to see the paper just reconstruct itself. Just, nope, we're
One of
leaving.
the like crumpled up balls like floats right in front of your face, just boonk.
Is there a pencil in my inventory? I'm gonna try to draw on it.
Flawless. Change nothing about it.
I got a 26 to draw on.
You managed to graffiti a lot of the paper as you roll past.
It's cute.
It's very painful, but you write on lots of the paper.
All right, so then for my second one.
Okay, I'm gonna poop.
Nice.
12
There's not a toilet left in there anymore.
Hits.
I did.
papers.
Oh, there's a toilet there. Go ahead.
This paper's
Flushing? Because one of us wasn't flushing.
No, he's fine.
It's flushed
25.
itself.
You start drawing on the paper, but it cuts you all over the place, and it's hurtful, and you can't get a drawing to stick, and you get really frustrated, and then you just cut all the paper down in one tremendous swing.
Does a 20 hit?
All of it?
All of it.
Wow, okay.
How much damage?
She
Yes.
must be more flimsy than I
25.
thought.
Okay, does a 20 hit?
Is it dead?
Yeah.
Is it like cut in half?
12 damage.
You hacked your way through the papers, yes.
Okay, I pick up any of the ones I drew on, like scraps I can see to reconstruct later. So I'll put that.
Put it together like a puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I've done
It's like you're
25 damage.
drawing in the air, and whatever
yours
paper
is
happens to
as
be
well.
there is that part of the picture.
Uh-huh.
And then you put it together later.
It's gonna be like this horrible.
So
picture
there's
of
just
your mom.
papers swarming around each individual person?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. well,
No
I'm, just-
man Largatha have taken care of those.
I'm gonna swing at mine.
I
19.
mean,
I probably deserve that.
I didn't deserve that.
11 and 1.
What happened?
Second attack.
Did you spill all over yourself?
18.
Yeah, thankfully nothing else.
Just freaking
12 and 2.
25 is good.
Oh, jeez. I completely screwed that up, but we're way too late for that. Oh no, wait. Oh, for the paper, so we're fine. Yeah, it does.
I forgot they were paper.
There's
all I got.
swarm. Oh, they're paper.
2 hits of 13 apiece.
Okay, yours can go away. Paper attack, Drax.
Drax
Misses.
didn't kill it.
Paper attack,
Yander.
Yander, yeah, that's the guy. Misses.
I wanted to kill him.
Save
you
versus
sure?
Sacred Flame.
I don't
Fails
have.
to save against Sacred Flame.
Ryan, I have a 13.
What do you roll
AC.
for that? 3d8s? It was
Yeah.
3d8s.
3d8
I rolled
plus
what,
5.
6 against you?
Yeah, I think so.
It misses.
What does he add to it?
5.
Okay.
So
I just want to make sure you know I have really low
Yours
AC.
his is dead. Do you want to hit yours now?
Yeah, I'll do another one. 19.
You hit.
Wow. 10. So 17 total damage I dealt to it.
It's still alive. Anybody want to help
I'm
Yander
gonna shoot an
out?
arrow at it.
Hey!
I think I'm kidding.
I know you're not.
Cut swords around you.
10.
You miss.
Because
Like,
like, doesn't
zip
hit
past
the
your
ender.
head.
Thankfully, it misses me too.
10.
I'm afraid it
I
misses
seriously
Xander as
rolled
well.
2 6s.
25.
25
Yes, you
hits.
hit.
20 hits. So.
11, 14.
Largatha comes to your aid and smashes down the paper.
That was the worst fight ever.
I inspect my
How
chair
much
for
can a
paper
bag of
cuts,
holding
make sure
hold?
it's
Like
okay.
it's in the pizza.
How much
By the-
hold could a
okay.
holding hold if a bag
Victory
of
has been
holding
achieved. You may go
hold?
back about your daily lives.
I look through the door. What's
How
in
much
there?
could a bag of holding hold if it
I
could
inspect my
hold
chair.
a portable hole? Oh!
Let me find out if there's anything in this room worth drawing.
Everything. No, if it's nearby, it'll go in that hole. It's just not coming out.
No, I don't need to draw. We can look at
Depending
this.
on the direction, different things happen.
You're awesome.
Inside the room, you find
Because you were trying to hold
a
the
circular
camera.
pane of crystal, 10 feet in diameter, hanging vertically in this chamber, anchored to the ceiling, walls, and floor by chains. A scene of roiling fire can be glimpsed within the crystal. In front of the crystal, an ornate rod is set into the floor.
And here's where I wish I had the ability to identify magic.
You can't, can you?
No, I'm a sorcerer.
If you let me know about it, I don't give a crap and we'll take it anyway.
Yeah, I'll let you know. You do know that there is a secret door that I went through.
Yeah, I know. I was letting you you investigate.
No.
I'm gonna check out
I-
the other
I have
bookshelf.
media
I'll let
on
you
the
know when I
website.
start using Arcana to figure
just-
out what everything is.
Touching her.
You find a wide variety of books and treatises on a whole wide variety of different subjects.
All right.
All right, Ryan.
I'm gonna
I use Arcana to figure out the mirror.
Why? Because it's fat, or because it's
That is a 18.
what the fuck?
I thought
That's not what I was doing either.
Well, yeah, but you were just.
There is no plane, so I'm
This
pretty sure
click
this is
thing was
a
kinda like-
elemental plane to fire.
Quit touching
Portal
each
to
other
that.
over there. What the
I'm
fuck?
going to say you're not quite sure what it does.
Okay.
You're just jealous.
18 is pretty good though. So, rod, that's there as well.
Oh,
I
that's
use
more
Arcana on that.
probably, you know?
That's a lot better. That's a 23.
It appears to be some sort of magical device for controlling the image that appears in the screen.
Okay. And next time we go to town, I'm going to be grabbing scrolls of identify. All right. Sorcerers don't even get identify. Oh, we get detect magic, but we don't get identify. Bullshit.
You at least you can get to school.
What?
You at least get to school.
Yeah, no, at that point it'd be conjuration or illusion. Alright, I let Alex know, or Smite know. Smite, are you coming up to...
Sure.
Alright.
Wait, there's a secret
You
place?
see the same thing.
Or does it look like there's any kind of control?
Does
of
the
the
skull went
controls on
from
the
1
rod?
to
I mean,
17
does
to
it
$7?
move?
It's just a crystal rod and it's set into the floor. You can try and move
Yeah,
it if you
at a
want.
decent point.
Does it move?
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, it was really good for just a hot second.
Well,
You can move it a little bit forward, back, left, right,
Or they
and so
reuse
on.
the sleeve.
That's
The sphere on top moves independently of the rod underneath, which makes it very difficult to control. So you can see the view shifting, but all you see is fire.
All you see is
and then moving the crystal ball itself, does that focus it at all, or is it just fire?
Sleight of hand check. Fire.
Did you just not see a 20 and fire?
I saw a 12 when I said fire.
Oh, okay.
I start my computer use and use it as a mouse? No.
Make a sleight of hand check. Fire.
14.
See also fire.
Alright, let me try this.
I actually have a dex mod.
The hell is that? It's a 4.
More fire.
And then I tried the second one he did.
Even more fire.
Okay, I do it.
They're wiggling the rod.
I take a 20.
Suggestion before we go
I
into
got a
the
nat
abyss,
2 on that
we should
one.
take a rest in this room.
I take a
I
20
don't
on
think we
it.
have time.
No, that guy's
Are we on a
I take
timer?
a 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, we are.
If I can.
Okay.
It's the trail of blood.
Right.
yeah.
Am I allowed to?
I
The guy was
suppose.
like,
Misplaying
at
Final
least
Fantasy
4.
10. Man.
Okay, 22 then.
Okay.
It's the one I started with.
Do I learn anything new about it?
Yander begins taking 20. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Let's see if there's anything visible on the desk itself.
Begins taking 20. What do you mean?
The desk has the map, which
gonna-
Arjan-
I already grabbed. I'll show it to you. A map of on the map.
Theoretically, when you try
Unknown
a
shit.
skill check, you roll a 20, right?
While he's taking 20, I'm gonna knock all the books off the bookshelves.
If you're successful,
It's a
you
lot of
you
books.
get it, right?
I'm not doing anything else.
Are you
If you're
putting
not
them into your
successful, you
bag?
don't get it. Rolling a 26
If I could hold
you take
all of them, I
however
would,
much
but I don't
time
think I
you
can.
to get
Arjan begins making difficult terrain out of books. Several of the books end up with
God,
broken spines
why?
and torn pages as a result.
What I'm guessing you do is try to put as many of them in as you can.
Okay, I'll put anything that I know that looks pretty.
Keep in mind the bookshelves are 15 feet high, so it's going to take you a while to make some progress here.
Well, I'll stop
Like,
whenever he
climbing up
leaves.
and I-
Stop taking 20.
Okay, so let's say cut through
I'm gonna return to where my mini
that
is
swath of
and
books
just
just
kinda-
by randomly throwing stuff because you feel like it.
Yep. I feel like I'm missing some treasure or something right now, or if I'm just confusing Ryan. It's hard to tell. Fuck this guy's study. He doesn't need to come back to a clean study. Screw this guy.
The dude's dead.
So Joe,
Yes?
Yander, after taking 20,
3 hours later.
pretty much,
2 minutes. I'm guessing 2 minutes later or so.
you manage to focus it for a brief instant, giving you a stunning view of the fiery vista in front of a city made entirely of brass.
Is it City of Brass?
It might be.
Is it Wastelanded City of Brass? Because that's awesome.
Is it like City of Brass after the Eldrazi? Like Ruins of Orkney?
Also,
No, it appears to be an on-fire city of brass.
someone I didn't even
Alright,
notice
how
this
long
when
can I
had the
get
card.
that thing?
Vesuva, the new art of it.
Okay.
is City of
Was
Brass.
anybody with me when I saw it?
That's nice.
I think he was there with you.
Nope.
Arjan, you're pulling out books and they're going over, and I don't know why you're doing this. It doesn't seem like
What if he
you,
hides
but
trinkets behind his books? I do that. Alright?
you're throwing stuff all over, you're throwing, and then one book stubbornly won't come out.
That's exactly why I did it, right?
And as you keep pulling and yanking,
Oh,
you
yeah.
realize the secret door is opened up right next to it.
Ah. I wouldn't have found it if I hadn't done that, so, you know,
it's
whatever, alright?
It's funny because it actually says that there's a secret door that you can find by investigating over there, and you open it by pulling out a book on the bottom floor. So it's just like,
Is it
I
kind
guess
of
brute force works.
Is it kind of like on the reverse space of that, or is it on the ground floor?
I feel like my method
That
was
one's on the
very sufficient here
actually, I don't know. That one
because
would be up at high too.
Now you
I
can
could have
think
rolled
it's
and missed
straight.
it, but now I
Alright.
know where
It's
it is.
relevant if it's mirrored or not, I guess. You can just say it's on the ground floor.
No, yeah, it's on the ground floor.
Okay.
This is inside this room, a large simple desk with several ink pots, quill pens, and a single chair occupy the center of this otherwise empty room.
I'm gonna go look at the desk. There was a desk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we killed.
Look in the room. I'm gonna go back to leaning in the room.
You find the ink pots are dried up, but as a proprietor of the arcane arts, you recognize that the specific ink type that was used is used exclusively for the writing of magical subjects.
Cool.
Additionally, the quill pens, although they've clearly not been used in some time, are still very serviceable.
Cool. Can I make an arcana check on the ink, or does it matter?
No, you auto succeed on the auto
Okay.
checks for identify the ink.
I'll take the inks, and then I'll take some ink from
Oh, the
my.
inks are gone.
Oh,
They're all dried up.
Oh, but it's
But
not like
the
it's not like
residue-
reconstituted. Can you reconstitute the stuff at all?
This kind you can't. It's
Okay.
lost its potency.
Is there still dried stuff in it then?
There's little bits of dried stuff in it.
All right, I'm gonna take whatever I can and draw a penis with a smiley face on the desk.
Flawless. Change nothing.
Sure.
And I'll take the quins,
Using
the
your-
quills.
The
Your,
quiz.
No, I don't want to go. I'll go help.
Suddenly, a huge tiger blows out of nowhere.
So are the quills themselves supposed to be magical, or do they just serviceable quills?
They seem to be exceptionally well made and serviceable quills.
Okay, I'll take those. I'll take the pots too, I guess.
Sure.
Further investigation on the desk. Should I make a roll? I haven't made a roll yet, so I'm just itching. 21.
Further investigation yields no new finds.
All right, I break the chair.
The chair is broke.
All right, and make a penis out of the chair. No, okay, I don't know.
Go for it.
Okay, so is there anything else relevant in this room? Did we check those doors that we apparently found?
Yeah, nothing over there.
Nothing
I'm
over
not
there?
quite sure what's up there.
So
we
let's check that door.
found what a city. Well, I found a city of brass, but nobody else was nearby when I found it. So,
Okay.
I'm insane.
We knew that already.
He's buying something.
Pretty sure you're just seeing things in like the fire. You spent too long staring at fire, and you're starting to be like, I see things. What?
You just noticed that table's over there?
Because we're sitting where it was before.
I was like, huh. I also noticed that that's good.
Yeah, they moved things
It's a little better this way.
a little bit.
Yep.
Makes drafting weird, but
That's the symbol I'm gonna draw on everything from now on.
that's the shape of your coins. Your
Change
Yeah, my gold coins are longer than they
What is he
are.
buying?
He said food.
No, it's like
Why were you worried he was buying something he shouldn't be?
Hey, Largatha,
I was worried he was buying the
can
mini
you
for
draw
the
me
next
that
encounter.
symbol, but super like awesome looking?
A dragon.
Because that's what I'm gonna draw on
Ridiculous.
everything from now on. That's also the shape of my currency.
did he get his return? Did he get his return?
Like, you want detail
Tax
or
return.
Yeah.
silly?
No, detailed and silly.
You know, all I can imagine is
Because
the people who make sure it's a gold coin by biting it.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I tried to. That's why.
Alright, what else?
They look at it like,
Yeah,
I
right.
don't want
We're gonna investigate door S.
No, we've been talking about
Justin.
stairs.
For your information,
Your
Ryan,
face
that's the penis
falls
that I
like-
drew.
Oh.
Largatha's gonna enhance it later.
I'll be back. Let me know what you decide.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
So we're all gonna
What's in other door number 2? Behind door
we're
number
gonna
2.
investigate door S.
Well, there's 2 doors.
There's 2 doors.
Well, he said that
This one,
That
only
one.
Joe has been in.
Yeah.
No, he has been in
I
this
went
one.
up there. Wasn't really anything I could do.
There's
Okay.
a fiery thing you
Oh,
said?
all right. Then let's leave and go down the stairs.
Yep.
Or up the stairs, whatever.
Up the
Cool.
damn stairs.
So we need the DM.
Yep. Well, at least we're in agreement on what we're doing.
Yep.
We're zerging the campaign. Anything in this room? Nope. All right, next room.
I say that instead of
Well, I
going through
guess.
this door, we smash through the wall next to it. And make a Largatha-shaped door.
I like the plan.
But we're going to the stairs. And we're going up the
We
stairs.
break a Largatha hole to here.
Yes.
It's
Well,
going
based-
downstairs.
based on
Oh,
what
and
it
I
says,
start
it's
taking
like
some of the
Cosmos.
books. Start taking some of the more expensive books that I could find. Oh god, that's the Immersa character sheet. I hated dealing with that.
Still think Chandra looks like an old woman in that picture.
I think she looks good in that picture. She looks less like an insane freak.
But she's supposed to be an insane freak. She's literally on fire. Wouldn't you be insane?
That quote is stupid as crap. I hate this quote.
What is it? If it means
What
people
kind of
can live
line
in
is
freedom,
that?
yeah, I'll keep watch.
Why would you quote that? It's just her being like
Oh, yeah, but she don't give.
stupid.
It's not her home plane. She don't care.
Yeah, so screw her. She doesn't need to be there. I'll take the oath instead. Fuck her.
But she's the Red Planeswalker. The Red Planeswalker has to take an oath, otherwise
I think I'm not a red planeswalker.
No, I'd say you're Rakdos Planeswalker.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rakdos easily.
Yeah. There aren't that many of those.
There's one.
There's one. And he's not good. He's not. No, he is.
He's
Sarkon
neat.
I was
the
thinking
Mad?
about the girl one.
the
Sarkon
Mad.
the Mad is very good.
Domri Raid is great.
Dumber is the best.
Sarkhan's also great.
Sarkon, I don't really like the green mud.
Sarkhan Hole. Haste to your team. With
It's only
doubling
really
season.
good if I can Genesis wave into it with 100 other dudes, really.
Yeah, that's really good. Or if you have doubling season on the field, you play it, then you.
Well,
ult to
everything
get
is
all the
great with
dragons.
doubling season. Dude.
Well, yeah.
If we're gonna bring up
Decide
planeswalkers,
anything.
if we're gonna bring up doubling season with planeswalkers, then I should
We're
like
gonna
that.
be
Do
making a
that
Largatha
instead.
sized hole right to the left of the trapdoor.
Yeah, Largatha hole
As-
that
as
way.
I-
You mean-
as
you
I
mean-
said when you were
You mean doubling
leaving,
season
I
with
leave.
Karn?
Yeah, the rest of us decide to leave.
Instantly restart the game.
We follow.
Because you have 2 doubling seasons now.
Smite.
We kinda
Right
tried-
after you
Magic.
left, we
Double
decided,
right?
yeah, let's leave now.
Yes.
Because you're in blue-green Karn.
Yep.
Do
We
it.
kind of trashed this room.
Double. You could get so many, like Clever Impersonator and Phyrexian Metamorph. Wait, no, Phyrexian Metamorph only hits creatures.
And artifacts. So you could liquid metal coating a doubling season and then Phyrexian.
Okay.
And then
Uh,
Clever
who left the room?
Impersonator.
And
There you go. That's the solution.
That's the. We gotta
You're
do
still
it.
the you're still the
Let's
hallway.
make it a modern deck.
Like what I wanted
The
to
steps
do.
descend to a walkway that appears to stretch across infinite space. Thousands of stars twinkling with unfamiliar constellations. Immediately streak to the vastness above and below the path. Just past the base of the stairs, a door framed by nothingness rises from the path. 50 feet beyond that, the path meets an intersection with another door straight ahead.
Isn't it weird when you try and speed read like that? Like you can't control what's really coming out. You can just kind of put the information in your head and let it fall out.
Okay.
All right.
I've had lots of practice. I was a debater for 4.5 years.
He was
Masturbator?
So glad we have these key moments in the life of Ryan.
He does masturbating in school for 4 years. For 45 minutes every day, he goes and masturbates in the class.
Okay, since we're already off topic, true story time.
wow, time for some confession.
In my junior year, they had, and Justin will probably remember this, they have the career day-ish thing, where all the freshmen come in, and all the representatives from the various clubs go and stand in a room, and they go around with shifts, and you talk to them about what your club is, and what you do, and how you join it, and if you want to join, and, you know, give them an example of what it's like, so that they can know, you know, what's available, and they can join after-school extracurricular activities. Mm-hmm. So I was there for debate one year, and it was very, very quickly into the demonstration. We got through our official talks, and Luke, that's the other guy, he was the tapped at the time, asked if there were any questions. And I'm looking around, and I point at somebody who's got his hand raised, and he says, "So would you say you're a master debater?" Like, completely straight-faced, stonewall. I have no idea what the joke is. I look awkward and look at the ceiling, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm a master debater. Like, I'm pretty good, though. And I moved on to the next question, and Luke's just over here, like, trying not to die. Someone had to explain the joke to me afterwards, and I was livid. Not because somebody tried to trick me into admitting I was a master debater, but because it wasn't a real question, and they didn't actually care.
That's awesome. So we're going down the stairs.
Justin didn't give a shit about your
Thank
joke.
you,
He's
Justin.
just like,
I lived this story.
It's like I was the guy that asked the question.
Oh, I just remember that. I'm certain you made that joke once or twice, though.
We also got you to swear. Probably same year. That was glorious. Everyone stopped. It was like in the middle of D&D. Ryan just screamed. I don't even remember what it was,
I think
but
it was
everyone.
Shit. I think I said shit.
Everyone was just like...
made a bad roll, and I said shit.
I think you remember telling us that about the first time you swore in your group of friends.
And they spent 5 minutes straight laughing. Because, oh my goodness, Ryan swore.
It was hilarious.
Okay.
I was so innocent.
So
then.
3 doors.
No,
was extremely
2 doors
innocent.
and a corridor.
We broke him.
Pretty
3
sure
doors
it's
in
a
court
door
order.
and a corridor.
You're still working on it, but it's getting there.
He's getting close. Soon he'll start shipping freely.
Yeah.
Shipping?
Shipping?
Shipping!
Really?
Yeah, shipping freely. X character, Y character, I ship them together for no apparent reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you take them, you put them in a box, you put a shipping label on them, and you send them to, like, some other country
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Just think of all that time spent
Remember
on
to
that
put
box.
holes
I'm so
Yeah.
confused. What's the point of any of this right now?
Headcanon.
There are 3 doors. Ship one.
Okay.
We're going to the left. We're shipping door left with the group.
This door left or this door left?
Our left. My left.
Party left.
There's
So the other one.
actually-
That one or that one?
That
This
one.
one?
That one.
That one?
Boom. We're shipping it.
Shipped.
Shipped.
Okay, so there's a
I
door
ship
there.
things every day.
We should-
Of course, she
open
does
it.
look kind of
It's been
derpy.
sailed.
She looks kind of derpy when you're up close. It's like she's on. It's like she's on opium or something. It's
Well,
just
they,
like,
they
yeah,
all
bro.
look derpy in that picture.
Now I gotta get
Nissa looks
scared.
fine.
Yeah.
Her ears are a little exaggerated, but
Gideon looks like a dick,
Yeah,
like
she
always.
does look kind of
Yeah.
high.
So does Jace.
Jace looks like a cloak.
No, but seriously though,
Yeah.
looking at it's gone. The Jace poster's gone. When did Jace turn into League of Legends Jace? Like they literally look the exact same.
Yeah.
That's
It's
funny.
crazy. It's probably around the time that he killed his
2
friend and stole his
massive
body.
hourglasses
What?
occupy this irregularly shaped chamber. The glass
He
globes
sold
are
his
nearly
body?
15 feet across, with each
Oh.
hourglass rising almost to the
Anything
ceiling,
except
30
selling
feet
his body,
overhead.
Okay.
Each is suspended by
Which corner
chains,
did you
pulleys,
get?
and gears in such a way that can be turned over to set its sands running.
Don't tell us.
Slumped against the wall at the far side of the chamber is the cultist who called to you from the balcony of the tower. His dark
Okay.
robes are charred and torn, and a blue dragon mask is clutched in his red-stained hands.
Okay, buddy.
Let's go.
You
grab
okay,
it.
buddy?
Oh God, what did we see?
We
Oh,
saw.
we
saw
found
the
the guy we
dude,
needed to find.
we found the mask. We need the mask.
I take the mask.
Note, I said it quickly so she could understand.
No, I was glaring at her.
I was talking about Hooker.
His stick is pointed and bent.
Huh.
He's got a bented
That's
stick.
because he's dead.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
Oh, he's
He's
dead?
dead?
We're gonna approach his corpse and grab the mask.
I'm gonna take the
Give me a
corpse.
second.
Yep.
I need more bags of holding.
We
For
all
these
do.
corpses.
We all do.
I'm pretty sure one of them is going to turn into a bag of cultists.
I definitely need one because of all the stuff.
Don't forget.
Freaky
Hey,
goulash. My God, it's such a visceral image.
what?
Cultist goulash.
That reminds me of the body bag of holding. Do you remember that? That Yagan had?
So, yep, you slumped up against the wall. Justin, you said something.
Yep. I'm going to approach him.
Okay.
Presume he's dead because his clothes is, unless he reacts as I'm approaching him, and grab the blue dragon mask.
And put it on.
You find that his limp fingers easily relinquish the blue dragon mask, which appears to be somewhat bloody but in otherwise excellent condition.
Cool, we just stopped the apocalypse.
Yep.
Provided it's, I don't know.
Provided they
Real.
need it
Real?
all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you if I can take it and try it on.
I was actually going to try it on first.
No, I want to be the dragon queen.
I don't know if we should give it to the actual.
This is where we find out Drax has been working.
Could
with
yield
them
better
the
results,
whole
or
time.
really, really bad results. I
It
don't know.
turns out I'm actually with the Cult of the Dragon.
And then you turn on and Myrtle. And then you go to your master and be like, I've succeeded.
Really?
So I'm gonna.
One of the players was the other team.
One of the players decided to take a sword from one of the dead enemies. It was a bad idea. I suffered because of it.
So I'm gonna hammer space the mask, and then.
So you're trying it on.
Late after we're alive.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you to put if I can try it on right now.
Oh.
You wanted it all bloody? Go ahead.
You don't.
I don't think anybody here is really concerned about getting coated in blood.
So
I'm gonna try it on.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Considering at least most
If
of
you
us
will
are
let
already
him-
coated
let
in
him Put it
blood.
on.
I hope it turns you into a blue dragon instead.
Yeah, you guys
There's gonna be a race
you
war
keep
inside
your
my
hands up
soul.
like that. Well, you went to the man.
Permanently light blue now. I hope this
Are these like the orbs of dragon kind?
That seems to be the implication.
Are we that close to the end of the book?
We're
No.
No.
He just has to look up the stats on the artifact you just took and decided to use. Without it.
You always take and use artifacts.
Or
It's
it's
literally
cursed-
never ended bad.
Or it's the
Alright,
cursed
that's-
item right next to the artifact.
That's good too. I'll deal with the curse. I don't care. I'll banish whatever the curse is.
It's your face.
He can live without it. He doesn't need a face. Yeah. He can be a faceless one.
I'll just put a piece of gold there.
Prestige class.
Dick.
Yep.
I was gonna say.
Fashion me a gold head. I want it to be a penis.
Your head will be the balls.
My bald chin will be the balls. I've
Out
a
of your
drag-
mouth comes the
Balchinian.
Like, I put the mask on, my head melts, and a penis comes out of the mouth. It's like a Play-Doh picture.
Oh wow.
This is awful.
Does it get longer if you push on the top of your
Okay.
head?
Yeah.
Nothing appears to happen.
Perfect.
Sweet, I'm gonna keep wearing it.
It's important though. We should hammer space it.
A silent image, something else over my face.
Perfect. And then I'll hammer space the real one.
Move back. I want to keep wearing this.
The power's going to his head.
It's already got him.
The lack of power.
Knock him out,
His
quick.
head.
We should probably burn this guy's body.
It'd be awesome to show up.
Somebody
Like,
beat us to it.
I'm gonna loot it.
Actually burn it rather than char it.
I got an 18 to loot the body
Oh,
the rest of the way.
You find 3 more dragon masks, all of them blue.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, that explains why.
that's what I'm looking for right there. It's a no coming to me, isn't it?
Nope.
It's obviously.
Keep going. I'm having a ball.
I
Well,
already
she's-
said
she's looting the
loot the body. I
cultist.
got an 18 to Loot the body. We're waiting on you.
Looting the body, there was nothing of worth on it except for the dragon mask.
And what are those circles in the room?
What is he
Giant
wearing?
hourglass is 30 feet tall.
I thought the hourglasses were 15 feet.
That are
wide.
set to be
They're
tipped
15.
over.
They're supposed to be a little over, almost 15 feet wide.
Okay.
But they didn't quite take up this entire space here.
Okay.
They're 30 feet high. They are attached to chains and pulleys in an intricate system.
Question:
The sand
how,
is at the bottom
Control
of each.
time room.
how high is the roof?
Time.
30 feet high.
Okay. I thought you said the hourglasses were 30 feet, so that's why I was.
Yes, they are.
So we can interact with the hourglasses.
And
or we
weren't
can
the
leave. My vote is
hourglasses
leave. We have what we
suspended?
can.
I want to know what
Yes.
he's wearing for clothes.
The room is just large enough. I think you
occultist
completely
robe.
rotate.
Okay. So it's like
He's in the
35
regalia of
feet
the
or
cult
so.
of the dragon.
It does might you might even only be able to see like
Okay.
3
It needs to
inches
be
of
like-
the mechanisms
so
or something
we're gonna
like
back
that.
up
It
and
would
open up
still
the
be
other door?
Or 30 feet.
Maybe?
Oh well.
Do you disagree? Backing up, opening up the other door?
Yep. Let's do it.
We're doing it?
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna
So
open up
I
the other door.
accidentally turned time on a
Well,
little.
there's a door that goes forward. Yeah.
That one. Yep.
There we go. Ryan, we open this door.
In a second.
This way to see if the demons in my head kill me or not.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, you're gonna have a war between the dragon aspect of you and your warlock.
Maybe that's why that guy's dead, because he took the mask off.
Yeah, if I ever take it off, I'm gonna die now.
You did take it off.
No, I didn't.
He's been wearing.
He tried to. I wouldn't.
Yeah, he backed
Okay.
away.
I'm gonna draw so much aggro.
All right, you're opening up the door.
Yep.
We're opening up the door, Joe.
We're opening up the door.
Oh my god, I want to know his
This
sound.
area is lined with shelves holding hundreds of mundane and exotic reagents and components used by Zonthal in his experiments.
I'm gonna keep this.
Most of the supplies here have evaporated, congealed, or decayed over the
I don't remember
long
taking
years.
I want to put the mask
Okay.
It was a storeroom, and now it's worthless.
Well, we can loot the storeroom. Maybe there's
Search
something.
it.
Yeah, maybe there's something.
Investigation check.
I'm gonna wait out here. I don't think there's anything.
I got nothing. 8.
There's another door this way.
Oh! Okay.
Do you want to investigate the room? I think your investigation's actually the best. Is hers?
I
Mine's
just-
+5. Hers is, I think, +0.
Mine's +6,
I just got an
then yours is
18,
the best.
actually.
and I rolled a 2.
Okay, so we're going with hers.
Why did
She
you
rolled
roll?
an 18.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Good. You just need to keep rolling investigation.
And she's
Yeah,
investigating
well, my
the
last
room
one was a 1.
for loots.
No, that was my initiative that I forgot I had to
For loots, Ryan.
What about for loots?
She's investigating the room for loot. She rolled 18.
There's a lot of magical. There's a lot of weird, dangly stuff that. Most of it's dried up. The other part of it looks like, you know, it might have been Eye of Newts at some time or Wing of Flea. Something those spellcaster types might use, but you don't
Ring
really
of
care about.
Flea? I've never heard that one.
No. It's dead lizard who do.
Okay.
I was hungry, guys.
You're poisoned?
You are
Wait.
unable to find the dried lizard.
This is Elder Scrolls style ugly.
Oh well.
It was
Right, you
at
can
that
just-
point I had-
So
In my
Yeah,
game of
this
Skyrim right now, I
desiccated,
have a level
half
50
dissolved
character, and I picked
pile
up
of
every crafting ingredient I've ever
Skin
seen.
and dust.
Put it in a
was
chest. I'm gonna
probably
eat
an
it all
eye
one
at
day
one
and go to
point.
100.
Alright.
Actually, it's funny as heck. What is
So-
it? One time I
Make a
decided to
Constitution saving throw.
put all my what is it? Alchemical ingredients into a chest. So I'm like, I'm tired of carrying this around. I'm wondering where the heck all my waste come from. 200 pounds later.
Oh, dude, no, yeah, it's getting obscene in Skyrim. If I take everything out of my house in Skyrim, I have
15.
10,000 pounds of items.
Alright, you're fine.
okay, so we're gonna go to the
I
other
turn
direction.
around to everybody
That's
and be
good.
like, this stuff is edible.
I'll eat it.
Okay. Roll your constitution.
I'm walking down this other way.
I made mine. It was edible.
Okay, I get plus 12 to this?
Flawless bluff.
19.
You're not okay.
You
You fucker!
you manage not to hurl, but your stomach confirms what your taste buds already knew, that the stuff is not in fact edible.
Alright, I'm gonna let the instinct to hurl pass through and I'm gonna vomit on Larkin.
Sure.
I mean, you live the math stuff first,
I do
right?
this.
That just just happened. Okay, so we're going into this
Then I
next
hug
room.
you.
Light
Alright,
shines
I'll hug you
out
back.
ahead as the corridor
all
opens
good.
into a room set with comfortable-looking, oversized furnishings. In the center of the room, a red-skinned creature wearing armor of flame, bronze, and volcanic stone sits cross-legged on the floor, studying a chessboard.
Go steal him.
I yell, boo!
Good throw.
Flawless.
All right.
Okay, so
Identify. What is it?
I have,
Arcana.
I have the highest wisdom. Does
10.
that mean I'm good at chess? Anyone?
Was there a chessboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting in the center of the room.
Chess him
studying
up,
a chessboard.
So I should
Ryan?
challenge them to chess, huh?
Chess it
Arcana.
up.
10.
You distract him with
Do I
that.
understand at least
Go
what it
with chair.
is?
Yeah, let's all just sneak attack him while they're playing
with
chess.
chair.
Chair.
Alright, so Drax is going.
The free. Okay.
Outside
Drax
of
is
the
going to challenge him
All right.
while I sneak
I
up
just
and
wanted
smack
to
him
at
with
least know the
his
name.
chair.
I think this is a
Ornate
flawless
chair.
idea. Let's challenge this guy to a game of chess.
And I'm
There's a wizard we have to kill, you guys. You know that, right?
Let me see your character sheet.
It's probably this one.
No, that'd be hilarious. I don't remember his name.
You took chess as a skill. Okay.
Yep, proficient in chess.
You
I'm
go to
proficient
tournaments.
in bagpipe chess. You want me to do
there any
E6?
available chairs?
Okay.
Drax, as you get closer, let me see here. I don't know what chairs would be.
Finish your thoughts.
Does he need a chair?
Oh yeah, there are large. Hold on, where is that?
You don't even need to finish describing it. Yoink.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab a chest and I'm gonna stand behind the guy that he's playing and just wait for when you
No,
lose with
remember,
the chair.
I'm already there.
When I
I'm already
lose,
there.
thanks for the
we'll both
vote
get
of
him from both
confidence.
Okay. Double team him.
Yeah.
Boom.
20 wisdom. I better be
Yeah,
able to be fine.
Well, you never know. It might be an intelligence.
We can make it.
Yeah, I have to keep in mind that I have to roll a die 20, so it's probably not going to end very
One in
well.
each butt cheek at least.
You get to about here, and Justin, you and let me see. Let's see, who do I not know?
What?
I don't think anybody else.
For what now?
You and anybody else who has a passive perception of 18 or higher, and only
16.
people with a passive perception of 18 or higher,
Oh, really?
notices a thin ring of salt across the entryway and in the corner, or along the wall, circling the entire room in a ring of salt.
Justin's
This
watched
guy
Supernatural.
this guy watches
I know what this is about,
this guy watches Supernatural.
but not because I
I
watched
tried watching
Supernatural.
Supernatural and the two main
As you approach the
characters
door,
just
though,
made
he
me
greets you with a fiery smile and says, "Welcome."
So if we cross the salt,
Your butt.
Don't break the salt line.
don't break
You
the
can
salt.
cross it, but you have to be able to cross back. Just
Let's see.
don't break the salt line.
I'm trying to remember. Did I have salt?
Alright, so
No.
you
My name
think
is
it
Taraz the Fair. How do you do?
since you're the newest, why don't you're the most expendable, we don't know that. Step over.
So
Wait, before
We
you step
might
over,
come
I'm gonna
back to
silent
your
image you
corpse.
stepping over.
Depends on how quickly he kills you.
Taraz the Fair, that was his name.
Taraz the Fair. Yes.
Taraz the
And
Fair.
he's like you.
So I guess give Taraz the Fair greetings, and inform him we're here to murder someone, right? Other than get the blue dragon
Yeah,
mask,
we needed to
we're
kill
killing
the red wizard that.
the red wizard who rules in the tower.
Ask him what he's doing here.
Yeah, sure.
Being
All right,
fair.
Taraz, you seem to be a fair one. What exactly are you doing in this room?
Playing chess.
Getting stuck.
Just checking it.
Getting
sure he's
salted?
stuck.
He's debating.
I'm just kind of leaning up against the wall, just chiming in. Pretty sure he's stuck.
Smite's feeling pretty passive aggressive today. It's just like you fucking.
We have chairs.
No care. No one's gonna sit on the chair.
No one's gonna sit underneath the chair.
Are the,
No, I broke the legs off.
So
You
when
just
I-
have a-
it's just like this much.
It's that tall of a chair.
Tiki.
It's just a little ass.
it's rather relevant whether or not the chairs are inside or outside the salt.
He says, the maid Zonthal
Our chairs
called
are
me
in
here
hall.
from my native plane of fire, so that we could engage in a battle of wits, he and I, along this game of chess.
Always know it.
Thus is why this room is warded as it is, so that he could keep me from harming him while we engaged in our battles.
Is
Probably
everyone gonna have to?
He's probably telling the truth.
I don't see why he would lie.
Chess it up.
So let's challenge him to a game of chess. Why not?
If you win, we can maybe ask him to help us.
Now, Ryan, this is where you be a
should
good
win.
DM and you pull out a chessboard.
And play chess with him.
You're probably the best at chess here, anyways.
You should have asked me. I have a portable chessboard.
I have a Dungeons and Dragons themed chess set. I forgot. It's been 3 weeks. It would have been perfect just to plop it out and just set it there. It's a temptation.
Yeah.
Go buy the big one. That there, the $400 chess set.
Obviously,
No, that's Jeff.
Largos should challenge him.
Okay, so I'm going to challenge him to chess.
Immediately after saying that.
Right over his head, that chair goes.
Well, he might be fine as long as the salt lines are okay.
Exactly.
As soon as the salt lines are disrupted, though, he will
Yeah,
murder
no,
us
he's
all.
supposed to bring
We're
it.
trying to.
We're not going to be, we might get in trouble, but if we best him, he might help us.
Right.
I'm gonna try and take 1 grain of salt at a time out of it,
No,
and
no.
then when there's like a little path, you're just gonna like all the way up.
I live
Yeah,
this.
So-
he's just going to disappear.
Does this have anything for us playing chess against him?
Roll something.
No, but you're entering the room and playing chess with.
Yes.
Watch.
Okay. He beams at you and says, "Fabulous, fabulous! Come on in, have a seat." He offers you a very overly large chair.
Steal it.
Perfect.
Your giant ego can
Sit
fit,
in
right?
the chair because it's
Yeah.
fabulous.
Your ego can fit.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, this chair's not big enough for my
This
ego.
room's a little too small.
This room is a little small. The furnishings are kind of petite, but I can tolerate it.
Your ego is squeezing. You have to make.
He slides the chess set so that the, so
I
that
don't
the
know how
right
we all
side is
got
facing
here.
you, and he says, "Oh, good! I'm so glad you could
Sucks it
stay.
in.
I was worried you would be in a hurry for the murder and all of that."
The murder?
Yeah,
Said we're here to
you
murder
told her
someone.
about the murder.
Yeah, we're here to murder somebody.
Yeah, I suppose.
We know who.
I scream over the people, or I yell, "You want to help us?" He
You
didn't
start
capture
playing
you.
him. Are you starting to play him chess?
Yep.
Okay. You make a couple moves. He makes a couple of moves, and he says, "I would be absolutely delighted to help you with murder, assuming, of course, that it were somebody truly deserving, and of course that you freed me from this chamber from which I've been trapped."
The guy who trapped you?
It would
Is he
be
deserving?
yeah, it'd be the one who summoned you.
No, it wouldn't be Zonthal. It'd be the guy who took over Zonthal's tower.
Oh.
The Red Wizard.
The red, yeah,
The Red
Zonthal's
Wizard who controls
dead.
the tower.
Zonthal, if I remember correctly, is dead.
Or left.
Something.
One
I want
or
to kill
the
the
other.
person who rules over this tower.
Red Wizard.
Red Wizard guy.
Says, "I couldn't quite tell you who that is these days." Moves another piece.
To be honest, neither can I, but we want to murder him.
There are any number of reasons, he says, but which one of them will you choose?
To murder?
No. I know who you wish to murder now, but why?
He's evil.
We get paid to do it?
That would be a legitimate reason.
You can make an intelligence check
He's
now. to
been
progress the
burning
chess game.
villages down.
The chess game is not progressing very well.
What's the total?
Intelligence?
A 3? Five. There's no minus on that.
Seems to be tit for tat. Seem to be holding your own.
That's pretty
He
good
must be
considering I
sad.
rolled 5. He must have rolled poorly as well.
Or
Okay.
he's letting you win.
Or that. So, what would it take to get your assistance in the murder?
He says, "I long to be outside of this room. This chessboard is an interesting attraction to be sure, but with no one to play against, it gets boring rather quickly. All you need do is break the line of salt surrounding the room, and I will be happy to come with and murder whomever it is you seek murdering."
Well, what's stopping you from murdering me if I break the salt line?
Why, I have absolutely no intention of harming you whatsoever. At the moment, obviously I can't, thanks to protective magic.
Insight?
But I believe that you will understand if I say that those who free me I will look favorably upon, versus those who occupy the tower and have done nothing for me.
17 on insight to see if he's lying.
Let's roll the dice behind the screen, just like old times. Look up the stat block, just like old times.
Oh. Just like
Ouch. I guess he didn't roll
Great,
high
greater,
enough.
greater.
He's lying.
If
to be a genie. That'd be pretty wicked.
That'd be awesome.
Wait, if we could get a wish, I'd ask for a lawful evil candle and invocation, right? That's the only one.
Nope, wait, I saw you. Come back. Come back. Come back. There you are.
If we get a wish, it's give us all the dragon masks. What are you thinking, Joe?
No, lawful evil candle and invocation.
I would shout, "Give me all the birds!" before anybody can say it.
It's oolong with the Dragon Balls.
We're all dead before because there'd be no room.
I'm really tired.
Alright.
With these horrible stat blocks.
I'm convincing this creature to assist us in the murder.
That was my idea too. We let it out and it kills it. The same for us.
I'm just confirming that it's not going to murder us before we let it out.
This party is all about.
He's pretty cool.
Wait a
If it
second.
helps us, why wouldn't
I have a question. Are we good or evil? I have to...
Well, we're evil for good purposes.
So we're neutral?
Yeah.
Our actions are just, so we're not evil. Most of our actions.
So the end justifies the means?
Yes.
You get the full intention that he has, that he definitely wants to murder those in the tower.
Including us or not
No,
including us?
well, if we help him, no.
You feel like
He would not murder us just because.
you
we
feel
broke
like
the
even
fine.
if you feel like even if he did want to murder you, he would tell you that he didn't because he really badly wants to get out.
Yep. So he wants to murder everybody in the tower, and I'm not sure if he includes us in that regard.
What does he intend to do once he gets out of this tower?
Murder everyone in the tower.
No, he wants to get out of here.
He wants to murder the tower.
Mass
He said he'll help
murder.
us murder the tower.
He wants to become an international terrorist.
Yes.
He's going to destroy this tower.
I'm going to advance the chess game.
I have a...
Oh, 16.
You start winning the chess game.
Perfect.
He appears to have made a very poor move that you capitalized upon.
Perfect. Is there anything else I should ask him? 'Cause basically, my game plan right now is to beat him in chess and then let him
Is he
lose.
married? Is
How long has he been here?
single? Is he ready to mingle?
So my barbarian friend seems to fancy you.
The barbarian
16.
friend wants your fiery penis.
No, I want to stick my.
You managed to get a fork between his rook and his king. Very well done.
Between his penis.
Fork.
Easily netting you a pivotal game piece. He shrugs his shoulders and says, "I'm glad to hear that I'm still in such great shape after being stuck in here for so long."
How long? Has he been stuck in here?
Let's roll. Let's see you later.
See ya.
Let's go for the finishing blow.
How long has he been stuck in there?
Several
17.
dozen years or so.
17.
You've got him on the run.
Oh my god.
You're actually rolling decently.
I know.
When it
it's
doesn't matter.
It's insane.
And now watch you roll one.
Yep. For the final blow,
You
1.
completely lose the game.
Completely lose the
Paying
game.
attention.
Moved my king for check. Oh wait. So yeah, he basically said that he's gonna help us kill everyone if we let him lose.
Why
I
not?
don't have a problem with it.
I mean, realistically, worst case scenario, he turns on us and tries to kill us, but then we just kill him and we move on our merry way. So, I mean, why not? Let's do this. Just say... actually, I better roll to see if I beat him first. 19!
Consecutively better.
Yes.
You back him into a corner and pin him and announce checkmate.
I will let you free.
He says, "Flawless game and a flawless decision from a brilliant mind and a brilliant face, man."
Yes.
And then I shout at Drax. Well, at them, he's mine. Because then they can't figure out which one I'm talking about.
Then I'm going to smudge out the salt line.
Okay.
I lick it first. I eat it away.
He rushes out swiftly. Like, he is out of there in half a second. Like, boom, gone.
I start following you.
Well, do we know he then turns into Tiamat?
Yeah, actually.
That's so
We just killed everyone.
Guys, I think we made a slight tactical error. We released Tiamat a little too soon.
We're like 3 levels under.
Quick, get the salt. This
Quick!
guy throw up on him after eating
Quick,
his-
guys, start shaking salt around you. Who's got salt? Fine clothes work?
If only.
Oil. I know. Oil. Let's use that. Just douse ourselves in oil. Might as well make it better.
Well, I can always glisten some more.
Yep.
What does he do? Anything?
I'm gonna follow
Good
him.
night, guys.
Follow him?
Have a good night.
See you later.
Can I keep up with him?
You want me to set the alarm ring?
I'll grab it. Thank you.
Okay, because I shut everything else off. So.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Joe.
Yep.
Bye.
Like, if these fools want to buy something, we'll just have to turn it all back on for them.
All right. Sounds good. I will viciously mock
I
them.
mean that in the nicest way possible.
all of you wonderful fools. I love you all. Bye.
Hi,
I'll
things.
take some.
He gets out and he rematerializes and he says, "As agreed, I shall murder the ruler of the tower. Come, let us go."
We're following.
All right,
This worked out
guys.
so much better
Murder.
than originally expected.
Who's gonna murder us?
Turns out I'm the ruler of the tower.
You mean you beat him in chess?
Yeah. I mean, hey.
All right, let's
Okay,
go.
so we're gonna follow him.
Somebody put my book onto the recorder. Now I need it back. Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, those were very Russian noises.
What?
You made Russian noises picking up that book.
Did I?
Yes, you really did.
Okay. You guys want to follow the dude?
Yep, we're following the dude
Where?
wherever he takes us.
Right. Where are we
Oh,
going?
hold up there, Hot Shot. Come back.
He's probably going to the study. Probably is. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Why did you?
For good
Adam's
measure.
here, but
Adam's not here. Adam's marking.
Marking? Like peeing on walls? Kind of like
Yes.
marking is-
Let's go with a yes.
Going into the corner, squatting. Done.
Wiping it on the wall?
with the tail.
Writing a piece?
As you turn around the corner, and begin descending the steps of Infinite Staircase, however, he turns and closes his fist, and a ring of fire erupts around you.
Okay.
And he says, "But first, let's kill you. That wasn't part of the deal."
Fair enough.
A wall of fire.
Should throw me over.
Initiative.
Yeah, I figured that would happen. But whatever.
I'm late.
7.
Last one.
Right?
Kill this guy.
We can rest after this. All we want, basically.
No, we still need to kill the.
I don't care. We don't have any more rages after this.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone will die. It will be great.
We can take a
I
short
mean, initiative
rest.
smite.
3.
Lagertha?
13.
No?
16.
Arson?
Gone.
Gone.
Drax?
12.
Yander?
7.
Okay.
How tall is this wall of fire?
The fair goes first, always and forever. So yeah, I suppose he's going to summon a fire
That's
elemental.
what's under his initiative.
Would you
Always
pass
goes
me the
first.
other half of the fire elemental? This is for reals, he's a fire elemental.
Okay.
Oh God.
Hey, we have those
I'm going to
potions.
die.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
have those scrolls.
potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, scrolls. The
But-
fire elemental resistance.
That only gives us resistance, from what I remember.
So,
Yeah.
that's better for some of you. I've
Is
got
it every?
resistance.
Is it the
I'm
team
gonna
or is
die
it
no
one
matter.
person? Is it the team or one person?
Give me a sec. I have to look it up.
That's what I want to know. Because if it's the team, someone's wasting their turn doing it.
You'd like to make a turn.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'm first.
All right.
If I can do it, I don't know how.
Oh, I should probably double check that real quick here.
Protection
How does
from
Wall of Fire
energy.
stupidity work?
Resistance. Touch for duration. The willing creature you touch.
Oh, not worth
So
it.
one person.
One person.
Wall
Not-
of Fire.
Unless it was a bonus action, which
Nope.
it's not.
One action. And it's concentration up to an hour. So somebody get in front of me because I don't want to die. I'm pretty sure I have the lowest amount of HP out of everybody here right now.
That's probably accurate.
I'm down to
I
below
have
15.
15 times your HP at the moment.
What?
Okay.
I have 15 times your HP at the moment.
No.
I doubt it.
It is incredibly
I
burning
got-
hot
Last I heard you
here
were at
inside the
6.
center of
Yes.
this circle of
He
flame.
gave me
What's all the
potions of
flames?
healing. I'm at
Flames.
23 now.
I'm at 4.5 times.
Only 10 times.
At 230.
Yeah.
20 feet high.
I wish.
Dragon strength.
You want to throw me over the flames?
Do it.
Bust out the guitar through the fire and flames.
It'll be a ranged attack. Be a ranged
And
attack.
And it's like I'm attacking with something else because my.
either that or we
Use-
run through the fire, and I don't know if we can run through the
Hey.
fire.
You throw him. He's technically a heavy weapon.
And I've got the timer roller.
I mean, she can use an improvised weapon as if it weren't an improvised weapon.
I'm
I am
technically-
trained in gnome. Beware!
Pretty much.
See, this is a good idea.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
What? Don't you have to delay till my turn next?
I don't know how do you want to do that, DM?
Delay.
I'm pretty sure all of us go, then he goes. So I don't think it really matters.
Well, my initiative's 3.
It feels incredibly scalding hot here.
Yeah.
As
throw
though,
me
as though
out.
standing in it a second longer than necessary will burn your skin.
Yeah, we should throw me out of here as soon as possible.
We should all get out of here as soon as
You
possible.
only- yeah,
I thought it was a ring.
It is a ring.
Okay. Just being in here, though.
What was that?
Just being in here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we all need to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we just need to run out. Okay.
And he moved over to the hourglass room thing?
No, that was too far. He should be like right here.
In the wall.
Hovering?
He's floating. It's nothingness. It's not a wall.
Yeah.
These stairs were infinite.
What?
I'll reread the description of the room.
He
She's very tired, so she
A
doesn't
very,
really
very
process
large
details.
Steps ascend to a walkway that appears to stretch across infinite space. Thousands of stars twinkle in unfamiliar constellations, and meteors streak through the vastness above and below the path.
So it's a straight stairway, but
Yeah. That's where we've been for the last.
You ever played Diablo 2?
Is this
Of
like?
course not, but the Wizards, the Arcane Sanctum, Act 2.
This makes me think of the Luigi's Mansion. Like,
It's been a
where you
long
go
time
up
since I
the
played that
path
part.
and the stars are
It's a
everywhere.
walkway into infinite nothingness.
Yes, I do. Oh, okay. I
Where you have
remember
to
that
choose
part.
one of 4 horrible paths, and he's not there, and then he's not there, and then he's not there, and then you say, damn it, why is it always the 4th path? And then he's there, and then you die. That's how that works.
Okay, so
I'm gonna wait until I get thrown over to do anything.
Alright then. Why did I close the page? Why would I do
We
that?
all have to get out, so why don't we just gonna run out?
Well, if this is a concentration spell, all I have to do is whack him hard enough and he stops concentrating.
You pitch the gnome at him.
then you miss and the gnome falls
Grapple-
into
grapple
nothingness.
well.
That's what I want to do. I just want to hold him. I just
No.
want to.
You delay and take 22 points of fire damage.
Okay, I might not be able to survive another round.
No, 5d8. I'm looking it up real quick.
Largatha.
I cannot survive another round.
Throwing him over.
I'm at
Would
21.
I then be able to run out myself?
Yes.
Throwing him would be an action. You'd still have your movement.
Okay. Action is 1, right?
And if you intend
Wait,
to rage,
you took how
want
much
a bonus
now?
action
23?
first to rage.
23,
Oh
22.
yeah. I
22?
rage.
I'd be at 1.
I'm at 21. So if I take that hit again, I'm dead.
What am I to throw him? What do I have to? What does that roll for?
Strength?
It's a strength check, and it's pretty ad hoc.
I mean, all you're doing is
She has
throwing
Tavern
me.
Brawler, so she can use him.
You're throwing me at him. So
Yeah.
She's
at him.
He's an improvised throwing axe.
What did I?
Was it?
My strength modifier?
Throw
So
above
that means I
and
got
down.
25.
Nope, Gnome's gonna grab on.
Not a strength save.
grappling as soon as I get a chance.
21 throwing.
Grapple the fire elemental.
So you're throwing,
Oh!
Gnome
Seems
off
good
the
to me.
pathway into the infinite nothingness
No, no,
and
no,
a
no.
chance to grab onto
Yeah,
the guy.
I don't care.
You're doing it?
If I live inside of this fire ring again, I'm liable to die either way.
It's been nice knowing you, Gnome.
It was fun.
You throw the gnome with great force. Which one's the gnome? This
When
one's the gnome.
While wait, quick. While he's slipping out of my, I try to grab as much of his treasure.
You grab his belt and his pants.
I'll give it back
his
if you
belt.
make it.
So there's a half
Nope,
naked
sorry.
gnome flying
Nope.
through the air.
All right,
I was rolling for
grapple
that.
check.
All right, you're running at him. You're leaping. It's a good shot.
16 plus,
It might be fine.
that would be what, athletics? Or
Yeah,
strength?
athletics. Athletics
Why
strength.
do I fail to mark these
28?
pages?
28.
got
Ryan?
it?
28.
Little do you know, he's not like he's incorporeal, so he's gonna slip right through him.
Is that a nat one?
It was.
You grab hold of him. Oh,
This is so fun, you guys.
All right. Now pin him.
okay. The Afridi is immobilized.
Doggy
I
call.
called it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else for your turn, Locke?
Yes, I run out of the fire.
That sounds like a good idea. Which way?
Probably that.
Up the stairs.
Okay, move your speed, but as you move through the fire, you shout ow, 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 ow as it burns you. Or I presume you do at least.
No, I go hee 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 tickles.
Take 25 tickle damage.
She is raging.
Continue your movements.
No, she's raging and she takes halved on elementals. I don't.
Okay.
So I need to get out of there.
So that was Largatha. So Drax.
I need to grapple.
Yeah, you're gonna grapple him and then keel over and fall down into the.
I don't care. I let you guys live.
Maybe if it disappears.
If it and I go into an infinite space.
No, it kills you from it's on fire. You touch it.
Can you throw an action to get
It's
a
an
bonus
Afridi.
action?
It's not necessarily on fire.
Okay.
It's
I'm gonna move out of the fire, I guess. Take all the damage.
All the damages.
Can you throw an action
Shit.
to get a bonus action?
That's
If you
damages.
can, I can,
Wait.
I can save Donald.
You know what really
Take
sucks?
31 points of fire damage as you exit through the ring.
You know what really sucks, Ryan?
Fire.
Misty step, Misty step.
I had a counter spell and I didn't use it.
That really sucks. You probably should have thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta remember I have counter spell.
Especially because you won't live long enough. To use
Sacred
that.
Flame. Afridi? Or
Okay.
it
Fails.
it very fails.
It's
Boom!
Max
Predicting
damage?
the future.
Max damage?
And you did predict the
16,
future on my
20,
death.
29 damage. It's max damage.
okay. Well, all right then.
And I'm done.
Let's make a concentration check.
See, I told you it was concentration fire. You might live through this because of me.
Actually, doesn't it take a point?
How long do we spend in the maze? Did we go through a night?
No.
We didn't rest either way.
Well, no, like, but has a night passed? you
Oh,
before
but it's got a
not?
gigantic con. He just barely by one misses concentration save. The fire dies.
Ooh, I don't have to Misty step. Now I can use it to smite. Ha 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 ha!
Excellent.
Anything else,
Should
Drax?
mage
Someone should try to lasso me and we can pull him in.
Mage
kinda
hand
what I was
I like how Drax is fighting fire with fire and he's
pull
winning.
him towards the stair.
Radiant fire.
Yander.
Radiant Fighter, yo. Pull, I can't
All right.
pull more
So
than
the
5
fire
pounds
is
of
gone
rage
now?
out.
Grab him by the balls.
Yeah, you can. I broke his
5
concentration.
pounds
fire
of
elemental
pressure
still
on
there.
that. He'll be coming.
Yeah.
Moving there. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Apparently
5.
pushing Largatha off in the process. Get out of here!
Running.
I haven't
And
even gotten initiative, so I haven't even drawn my weapon yet, which I find amusing. I'm just gonna sigh and draw my sword.
let's see, what do I have? I have 5 left.
I've
So
decided my
now
blade
would
looks like
be
elf
a
dust
very
now.
bad time to use Hold Monster. Let's see.
That would be the worst time in the world.
Ooh,
I
no.
suppose it's up in the line, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It depends on your priorities. I mean, there is a fire elemental too.
Yeah, I might want to hit that.
Who's the guy with the frostbite?
Although
We need him.
investiture of, I don't need.
Frostbite?
Frostbrand.
Oh. He could have given it to me. It doesn't give a +1 though, which is why I didn't want it.
Let's see. Wall of Stone won't help in this regard, so I'm just going to Vitrolic Sphere on the Fire Elemental.
Okay.
Deck save.
Tomorrow.
18. It has to beat.
It does not.
Okay, I'm just
It's
gonna
out
roll
of
these
range
5
for me, so it
times.
doesn't get a bonus.
5. 6, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. 15. 3.
You had half of these down right here.
15, 3, 18,
5. It's +5. It's whatever it is.
19, 20, 21.
16.
For future.
21 damage. Let's see.
What are you forgetting?
Acid. And and tell me on its next turn. As soon as it starts its next turn, it takes an extra 5d4.
Okay. Smite.
Huh. I can't really reach it, which sucks.
Which one?
Yeah,
Free
there's a
attack
fire
with fire
elemental.
elemental.
I know about the fire elemental. I'm talking about the Afridi.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did go after the elemental. If I didn't say that.
Nope, I got that.
Okay, good.
Might as well
Because
go murder that, I guess.
It will be coming upstairs anyways.
Yeah, but I can go murder it and keep it away from you guys.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
that's what I'm
sigh
saying.
and go stab it.
Also true.
So,
So I'm basically out of heal spells. I have
15
one
feet down.
level 2 spell left. But for the most part, Sacred Flame everything.
I know how to say your thing.
20 damage on it.
It does
Plus
I'm guessing
5?
28 hits.
Plus 5 to whatever
Okay.
you roll. 3d8.
I'm guessing it's still standing.
Yes, and you're on fire.
That's fine.
Have
Does
a good night.
12 hit?
No.
Whatever. Okay, I'm on fire.
Top of the order of Freedy.
It's confused as hell and
You wondering?
Get your hands off me, you filthy vermin!
But I like you.
Opposed check. He's trying to break the grapple.
that would be a bad.
23.
Anymore. He does not break the grapple.
Good. He shouldn't.
Move is irrelevant then. Fire elemental stays where it is because Smite forgot to move his mini. It will, however, move on top of Smite.
Love making.
I feel like I should get an attack of opportunity for that.
You don't.
You'd think so, but you'd be wrong. You take 9 points of fire damage,
Can't I just
5.
point my sword at it when
and it's going to
close there?
attempt to smack you.
Nope.
21 versus AC?
Nope.
Miss versus AC.
Oh wait, fire elemental went?
No.
Sorry. Fire elemental takes an additional 5, 10, 13 damage.
Duly noted.
And that's the last of it.
No?
What can I do while I'm grappling him?
Effectively anything.
Yep. You can do a full
Grappling
attack.
is stupid in this edition.
So I should jump up there with
Try to move him back.
I did not say that. Those were not my words.
No, I'm just bashing his head in.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Hits.
10 damage.
Do you have a solution if you fall?
I go down in a blaze of glory. That's what happens.
21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wrong die.
Yeah,
14 damage.
Okay.
And then that would be 24 to hit. That's 10 more damage.
So you're dual wielding these weapons. So what I'm feeling like
I'm
is
just main
you
weapon.
grab hold of him, and then you
Go
wrap your
on.
legs around his torso and pull out your
Yeah.
blade, and just start chopping into his biceps
Yeah, I'm gonna cleave him in half.
like a screaming gnome of fury.
You don't even have rages anymore. You're out.
No, I think this
This is my last
Your
rage.
last one? Okay, you are raging. This
Yeah.
is indeed your last rage.
Yeah.
You have more for the day.
This might be my last rage forever.
Exactly.
So first thing I'm gonna do
Just not
to
jump
get something
over the
out of
ledge.
my stuff. Do I need
Hey,
to do
wait.
anything?
Doesn't
That-
Arjan have fly?
It depends on what you're looking for. What are you trying to grab?
So
He
he
could
still has
technically save
spells, right?
He might.
Not. No, he
I'll
doesn't.
give that to you as a move
When
action.
did he? When did he
He's
use?
been out for a long time.
What was that? When
So I
did he
can
use the
still do,
last
like,
of
throw
this?
it?
In the maze?
Yeah.
Can I
Maze?
still throw it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We never. I
It'd
thought
be
we
a move in your
rested
action
in the
for that, though.
maze.
We couldn't.
Oh,
We couldn't
yeah.
at all.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm
All
throwing
right.
rope at you.
I can catch it, or I don't know how well she is
Make
throwing.
an attack roll.
An attack roll
Do it.
against him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're making
You're
an
throwing
attack.
roll.
Well, you're making an attack roll against the space. Really, is what you're doing.
You angrily throw it.
So 8 plus whatever your mod is.
Reckless attack. I don't care. Somehow that'll make it get to you better.
Lasso.
6, that's 14.
Ah.
A rope sails by your head gnome.
Can I try to grab it?
Sure, make a dex check to grab.
Dexterity check would be 6.
You grab it with your teeth.
Goodbye,
Oh
mate.
God! You fell right now. Ah, that'd be terrible.
I'll grab it. But I'll let go of it with my mouth and grab it with my hand.
The problem would then be you're letting go of your.
It's gonna stay with me for
Okay.
a while.
So what he'll be doing is go
That's
like
the DM's gonna alter physics real quick.
Drax. He will probably.
Sacred flame.
Drax will
saves.
take
That one.
It saves.
Okay.
It saves. It was.
Yander.
My turn
It
will.
rolled an 18.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm
Does
done
it
with
negate all
that.
the damage then?
So.
Yeah.
That's how the cantrips work. If they save, they take no damage at all.
Yes. This. Yeah. Actually. Yeah, I'll do the
Look how this went
Ifrit.
from being a horrible "we're all gonna die" situation rapidly into a comedy.
All right,
And somehow it's working.
Ryan. The Ifrit needs to make a con saving throw. 18.
It fails.
I'd hope so.
Actually, wait, hold on. He might have a bonus,
Plus
actually.
8?
Would you do it in Hold Monster?
No. Frostbite.
Okay, he's not training con saving throws. Otherwise, he'd succeed. By the way.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, I guess you would.
If we did Hold Monster, would he fall?
Yes.
So what is it?
Frostbite. He takes 10 damage.
Mostly because I want to bring it back so when it dies, we get its loot if it drops anything.
Well, if my legs are currently attached to
Smite,
it.
you're on fire.
And we've got a
Smite,
rope
And I
for
have
it.
a rope. My arms are free to grab things.
Soon enough. We'll
And I would totally ditch a sword. I'll sheath a sword, and then I'll have one hand on my rope, one hand on a sword, and my legs on it.
We can make this work in a couple rounds. Once he's got the rope, go ahead.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
he makes disadvantage on his next weapon attack if he tries to attack the thing.
Okay. I think he's just gonna keep trying to
20
push that
damage.
gnome off. How much?
20.
Okay.
You didn't say it's dead. 19.
Hits.
17 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Strong fire elemental.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right, we're back up to their turns then. Let go of me!
No, I love you.
Make your post check.
That would be 23.
Alright, I have to re-grapple now.
Doesn't sound good for me.
I think you meet. But
I
I'm
think
not
it's a tie.
Yeah, I think it's a tie.
As a
What?
Grappling, escaping.
It's not as flat as I'm used to.
Wait. Question.
No question, only playing.
Okay, this is for later though. What is it? Grapple no more than one size larger than you.
Yep.
He's 2?
No, he's medium.
He's medium. He's a regular humanoid.
Gnomes are medium.
Oh, gnomes
No,
are?
the thingy, I
The
think.
Ifrit is not that large.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
the
gnomes
Ifrit
were
was-
small.
I think they didn't they simplify it to be like everything is everything?
No.
Everything is medium?
No, I think they did do size. They have sizes in here.
I don't know if gnomes are small. Check it for me.
Yes, gnomes are small.
Alright, well, we'll know for next time.
Yep. Also, next time you try to grapple something, you can also make extra attacks afterwards. A grapple is simply an attack you can
All
use.
Okay, I don't know.
So
Yep.
it, actually no. Did I do all that work for nothing?
Yeah.
Yep, I did. You were at a 23, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what my math was thinking. I was thinking 16 plus 6, that's 23, right?
Yeah.
No, you managed to just barely hold on.
Because our teeth are gonna
Dig in
because I
with your gnome heels and be like, ah!
Fire elemental. It's gonna attack Spike.
turn my ankles in. So my feet are done.
You're right. That's a nope.
Nope.
That's also a nope. Then it'll be
Stronger than an elemental.
Gnome. It's you're up.
Attack.
I'm gonna sheath the sword, take the rope out of my hand, and pull myself towards her. Make a strength check.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's an
It's a pull.
it's an athletics check opposed by his athletics check to pull him half your speed.
Okay. Well, that's 22.
Right.
22.
You succeed. Largatha, where are you at here? That one's Largatha?
Yeah.
So, no moves 1. No moves, like, yeah, right there.
I'm not gonna die anymore. And we might
Oh,
get
by the
our
way.
loot.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was an action. That probably would be your action.
It
That's
is an
mine.
action, yes.
That was my
That's
intention.
okay, but
was
how far away is this thing from me now?
It's within 5 feet of you.
Tie
Just
tie
gonna
the rope
attack
to
it.
yourself and then attack it.
Or just straight up attack it.
Well, I don't want to hit the rope. Or you.
Oh,
So
you don't
I-
have that issue anymore. This is 5th edition. You don't have You don't have the chance to hit your.
As far as I could tell, you never had that issue. That was just a stupid home rule people had.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought
feel
you-
free to point me to the rules that say otherwise, but I have literally never found them.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was
Like
a.
shooting into melee is just a -4 penalty. That -4 penalty is you making sure you don't hit the other person.
Yeah.
Okay.
People who make you take the penalty and have a chance of hitting other people are dicks.
Yep.
Alright, so I can just.
And you've got that
swing
on
at him
record. Sorry, what?
now? I can swing at him now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's going down.
Roll a 20. Damn.
Well, that'll be a hit.
Yeah. I forget. Yeah, you are. So make sure you had 6.
12.
Okay.
Now roll a 20.
What about a 15?
Misses.
Relevant information for anyone interested in Eternal Masters. There's a rumor that someone has the complete card list. They're investigating.
Eternal Masters.
It was announced yesterday.
What is it?
Have they published it online?
They don't know that yet.
Okay. Because
Eternal
holy
Masters
fuck.
is similar to Modern Masters, but for Eternal format. So every product ever printed that's not on the reserve list has a potential being reprinted, and they specifically said they're printing this mostly for EDH.
Okay, how much is a box?
We know Force of Will is
It's $10 a pack.
$10
It's the same as Modern Masters.
so it'd be $240, assuming you can get them at MSRP, which the gamers then will if we can get them.
Yes.
I'm going to
If they're-
pre-order one.
If they're if they're
We don't have a pre-order
intelligent,
list right now.
if they're intelligent, they'll because we got 4 weeks plus of Modern Masters 2. If they're smart, we'll have 4 weeks plus of Modern Masters or of
Eternal
Masters, plus all of the product Wizard or the store wants to sell directly. And because they increased the fat pack production, they actually noticed something.
What?
That they are printing not enough cards.
Oh, really?
Battle for Zendikar fat packs sold out within a week. You can still go to Walmart and it's past game day. They still have them. It's past game day. I bought 4 of them.
That'll be Drax's turn.
They figured
what's
out
he
they were
targeting?
Let's
not
go with this
printing
one.
enough.
It saves. Drax's turn is good and over. Yander?
I'm going to.
Good throw.
Basically, everybody on the page that was commenting on it when I went to look at it was saying, "Get your dual lands now. Get your dual lands now. They're about to spike in price." It's like, why? Why? I don't understand. And it's like, oh wait, you mean the part where they said they weren't going to reprint shit on the reserve list?
Yeah.
So they just reaffirmed what they already said, and you think that's going to drive the price up because people were expecting them to go back on their word?
Yeah.
Like, what?
No, they would release a change to the reserve list.
She'll touch
rules
on that one.
during a full set,
It needs to make a con save.
which is why I said what I did earlier. Right?
It fails it.
That they revert 11
10
change,
damage.
which lets them make promos of the reserve list.
Wasn't it Fire Elemental?
Yeah, fire elemental.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought the other one was the other health pool.
That's my turn.
Actually, I should double check that. That might
We killed it.
that might be it. I think it had 113. I could be wrong though. No, the Earth had 126.
What?
Elementals, fire. Yeah, that kills it.
Yay, I killed it.
The tentacles coming out of it?
Fire elemental's dead.
Good job.
So Smite is on fire.
Okay.
6 points of fire damage.
3. Okay.
We're back to grapple fun.
How does one join a grapple at this point?
I don't think you
You-
can.
Get
You
near it.
you
He's
don't
close.
join the grapple. You make a separate grapple against it.
We
Okay,
should
so
pull him
those
into
are the
this
two
room.
ones.
At least pull him onto the walkway.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's totally. Well, I can't be pulled any further than where she's standing. She's the one with the rope.
Well, technically, you can, I think, get onto there and then start pulling.
My
it.
legs
I'm going to use
are
my
attached
action to put
the
the fire
creature.
out and move right
I
here.
can't do anything called walking.
Okay. That's my thing.
Okay.
You're not gonna attack.
Its
or
turn.
anything?
Use my action to put the fire out.
Oh, okay.
I think at this point it might just.
This
Is
thing
it?
is.
No, it's not quite a
I
flame
bet it still
threshold,
looks
so
like red. From
what are
red
you gonna?
toning on
Oh,
this.
wow! I'm an idiot. I should have read these sooner.
Counter spells. Getting them ready now. Which reminds me, this will be my last counter spell.
I'm an idiot.
of
I'm
the
going to
set.
chalk this up to the Afridi's been inside for way too long.
He doesn't know what's going on. No, I'd chalk it up to a gnome grappling him in the first
Throw
round.
him off a little.
Wait, what's going on here? Why is this happening to me?
Get off me! Get off me!
All
How
I
the
wanna
hell are
do
you
is
even
murder
grappling me? Damn it! Somebody forgot to read the
Does
rules.
it have a giant nuke?
Nuke? Please
Yeah,
don't
we've,
say
we've
nuke.
already used the giant nuke. Does it want to just attack you for a whole shitload? I think that would be a flee, so I don't think we're ready to flee. So it's just going to give up and start hitting you. It reforms on the plane of fire if it dies. I don't know why I'm contemplating this. Yeah, scimitar. Draws a scimitar and decides that if it can't get away, it's going to fight back.
Scimitar versus scimitar.
It's really bad at fighting back. Like, really bad at fighting back.
One. Yeah, that's really bad at fighting back.
Gnome, it's your turn.
Delay till I run back.
I'm gonna delay until we can pull it onto the ground.
Sure, Largatha.
Alright, I'm going to that room.
We're gonna pull it in.
And I have to do what?
How far back in?
As much as I can with, don't I have to, I'm pulling them.
Yeah.
So what is that, against his strength?
Oh, you're attempting to. Yeah.
Hold the whole
You make
thing.
you make an
Reroll that.
athletics
No,
check.
I didn't roll yet.
Strength athletics.
Wow.
But I'm close enough. Well, no, that doesn't count.
Well, if you can get me on the ground, I can start pulling it wherever I want.
11.
He resists you.
That's all I get to do.
That's your standard action.
Movement and an action.
You can move back.
You have
letting
you have
the
your movement if
rope.
you want.
Now you move, let some slack off the rope, and I can climb up the ledge
Okay.
onto the stairs. Or
Oh, I don't have to roll to move, which it's you.
Yeah, 19 would have been good there.
By
Okay,
the
so
way-
I'll move back as much as I can. I've got
Did
a
you remember
long
that
next rope.
your
Okay, it's gonna take
strength?
its attack of opportunity against you when you
She
move
did.
that.
She rolled advantage.
Oh, she did roll advantage. Okay.
I did? I only rolled one die.
You rolled 2.
No, I rolled 1.
You rolled like a 2 and a 4.
No, I only rolled the 4. I knocked that dice out of the way because I thought I only rolled 1. Okay, so what do we do about that? Because technically my second roll was a 19.
So you didn't take your advantage when you should have taken your advantage.
Yeah, I didn't know I had that.
Then you're gonna roll now. Take your second roll now.
Reroll.
Reroll.
That's
Wow.
What is that? 19?
Okay, you're successful then.
You're gonna pull it in that
Did
day.
a 20.
There we go.
Okay, I don't need to pull it. Okay, sweet.
Okay, so we're good.
I'm at the wrong place,
I
guys.
think you should
There
eat
you
it.
are.
If you're gonna get off it, tie a
Drax?
rope to it at least.
No, I just hold on to it.
Okay, that sounds good.
And it's a what?
Because
Wisdom or a
we're
con
gonna
save or
keep-
no? It's a dex save. Isn't
We're
it?
gonna keep the ropes though.
It fails.
No, I'm gonna hold on to him, and you people have to
Wow.
tie him up.
16, 17, 22.
No, like, don't let go of the rope yet in case he floats back out.
Okay.
I'm not
Oh.
throwing it at you again.
All right.
I'm not letting you
Andrew.
go.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is so much.
We need to interrogate him.
We
That's
need
all
to
I'm
just
saying.
have
Frostbite?
on you for when we throw
We
you.
kind of could have
Deck,
interrogated him before.
Dex, con.
We can tie
Have
him
him
up
make a
now.
con save.
I don't know if he can.
It saves.
Okay,
I mean, we had him contained before. We couldn't-
that's it.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything relevant for me to care about. And you didn't even roll that. You just-
Smite, you're on fire.
No, he's
No,
not.
I used my standard action to put it out.
Oh, I thought you had to double move.
No,
Smite, you're not on fire.
I only did a standard move of 30 feet.
It is, however, still your turn.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Yeah.
If it dies, its loot goes away.
So wait.
We don't get it anyway then.
So you can choose to not only knock it out.
Let's see here.
Can you
23.
Hits.
The moment it would die anyway, it would all its
Uh,
stuff.
17
To
damage.
Even
knock it out. You can
No, I
choose
know,
to
but-
not kill it.
Okay.
Kind of annoyed with it. 28 to hit.
Hits.
I'm just
Well, I
saying,
still
you
have-
might know where the guy is, and we don't know where he is.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Do it to not kill. Can't we choose that?
yes, theoretically.
Watch him kill it here.
Yeah, right.
30 damage.
Okay.
Seriously, how much health does this thing have?
A lot.
I'm kidding.
Not as much as. Spoiler.
Do you
No
mind?
spoilers.
Don't give away the answer.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
You have less health than him.
All right.
Get that one on board.
Whose turn now? Its turn?
Well, was that all your turns, Mike?
Yeah, I don't really have.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
be going
its
soon.
turn. It casts gaseous form.
What?
Counter that spell?
It casts gaseous form.
Yep.
What level spell is gaseous form?
It's a third level spell.
I counter spell.
Sure.
And that's my last counter
No.
spell.
When do you regain those?
Long rest.
Yep.
I'm gonna beat it up. I don't care anymore.
It was like 16. Nope. 6.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Yeah, we confirmed that one earlier.
That
It's a
does not
lower
hit.
hit.
Wait, you thought you have advantage.
No, I don't use that. Because I don't get to use as many attacks.
Was reckless attack?
I take an additional. I can do the more damage this way. Pretty sure we did the math for it. Does a natural 19 hit?
He's not thinking.
I'm sure it's going to be, yes.
Yeah, it's 27.
He couldn't think
That was
first.
28.
You gotta roll different.
Plus 9, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's hard. 8 damage.
You should have taken that D4.
10 damage.
Should have taken that D4, man. It was better.
Would have been.
Alright. Anything else?
You can move half your speed.
Say that if it tells us where the red wizard is, we might let it go.
Probably doesn't know.
It's an ifrit. It probably knows.
Across the hallway, up the stairs, top of the tower, bottom of the tower, middle of the tower, in Thay.
Kill it!
Lagatha?
Alright. $26.
Okay.
What was max damage?
18 right now.
18.
Okay.
14.
Misses.
Misses.
Alright.
Which one are you looking for? Drax.
Have it make a saving throw. Dex.
Oh, is that him responding to us? Which
Yep.
one is he looking for?
Yenner.
In charge.
Con saving throw.
It fails.
Disadvantage on next weapon attack and 12 damage.
That might save my life. Thank
He
you.
poofs.
Yeah! He has ultimate disadvantage. Alright, and I gotta
The
go.
whole thing was okay. We were supposed to come so we could just move the bottom.
Alright. No.
I think
Alright, he
genies
done
disappear.
died. He's
I think
dead.
Genies disappear because if we were to loot their bodies, we'd be OP.
Really?
Yes.
Genies they can cast a wish.
Some of them can.
Some of them, it's the most powerful spell ever.
So we totally should have just gotten down to 1 and started feeling him up, then killed him.
We didn't know how much health he had. So it didn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah, and
He was starting to plead, like,
No, he was.
answer our questions.
yeah, no, he was. Alright, well, that's done. I gotta go.
It's
Hi ho,
been
hi ho,
late.
it's off to work I go.
Bye, Joe. Off to bed I go, probably.
Oh man. I did not get enough sleep last night.
You mean today?
So what are you guys doing now?
Last night. For me, night is day and day is night.
Going in this circular room and scrounging up that paper I killed earlier and taking a nap. I mean by nap, 8 hours at least.
I don't think we can do that.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna
Everyone
try
else in
anyways.
agreement, or
I think Drax wanted to do that.
I think we all wanted to do that.
Seems like the most defensible position between the
There's a bunch of doors in
between the
here.
Maybe we should
library
know
and the
what's-
workshop.
The library because we got the secret doors.
See, look at this, you guys. This
Not
was
to
the
men-
room full of food.
Actually, wait, stop.
No,
This
that's
is-
not
We
edible.
have the
Get that out.
only way to
This-
get up here.
Dude, this is the room full of food,
We had to
and
leave that
it's
behind
small,
to
and
teleport.
there's no doors.
Oh, we
in
did
here.
when we
Yeah.
teleported?
We had to set it down to use it to teleport.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I thought we tapped it to the thing and then left. We were able to leave with it.
No, we didn't get to
Ryan?
take with it.
Did we? Were we able to keep it with us or no?
Provided it's the only one as well.
Yes. But considering how many people are here,
It did in fact bring us to the hourglass chamber. Eventually.
Why don't we destroy the blue dragon mask?
because it's
no,
currently-
you've still got the hourglass.
I thought so.
Oh,
As
okay.
long as you didn't intentionally drop it.
I think we should destroy the mask.
I think there's a person wearing it that says he might fight you.
That's okay. I like a little.
Let's rest first. Deal with everything later.
You were learning about revolt.
Martha,
All right.
that's a secret for Alex.
All right.
So, have we come to a unanimous plan?
I think we need to go to the food room.
We came to a unanimous plan on we're going to take a rest. Where,
In the
however,
food room. 'Cause it's
where,
small.
however,
We'll take it to Facebook.
is unknown.
I like Ryan's.
Yeah.
There's not a unanimous decision from the people who are here, and there are 2 people who are missing. We'll take it to Facebook.
The food room is the obvious choice because we won't starve.
Well, I'm pretty sure we will.
Pretty sure you're
I
the
still
only
have
one-
rations.
You're the only one there that will eat it, so.
No. He ate it. Screw up.
Yeah, which is not healthy for you.
No.
You actually you gain hunger when you throw up. Because your body's like, why did I just throw up? Now I'm hungry. Stupid body.
I know, right?
Yep.
You throw up. Eating is bad for you. I want food. Your blood sugar goes low. You need to eat. I feel sick. I don't want to eat. Got it, buddy.
We should find a burger.
And then my favorite one. I feel pain. Oh, this is crippling pain. Brain, are you aware that we're in crippling pain? Yes, I am. Stop being in pain so I can help you.
Not mine.
Mine.
Somebody have some water that we can use to...
I don't know whose D20 this is.
I drank all mine. I've got some Coke
Ryan, is
here.
that your
Fine.
D20?
That is my lucky D20,
Here you
in
go.
fact.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that'll work real well, thanks.
Yeah, it would actually remove the ink quite well.
My finger sticky.
Might
Maybe a
also
little-
remove the battleground itself.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
I remember this from the experiment with Joe's mat. Hi. You did not want to go there.
I'm gonna take that as an easy way.
You take it however you want.
You even agree?
I'm gonna take that as permission.
Oh.
This is where I point out that the recording is still running.
I'm going to take that as
You lift that
evidence.
table up.
Evidence?